Another one.
There we go.
It's happening.
All right.
I'm all right.
Another one. As I'm just saying then, wasn't I, off there? Another fucking one.
Another one.
And that doesn't work.
Another bastard one.
What number's this?
Another fucking one.
I like the way you said we're going to get to 100 and then review it. And we haven't even got to 10 yet. And you're like, for fuck's sake.
What? Well, this is 9, isn't it?
I'm not sure. It's 8 or 9, like I think.
The Renegade Master.
Staunton's on 3 and 10.
D4 damages, power to the people.
I didn't know the rest of the lyrics.
I made them up. I don't know if they were right or not.
It sounded
They
right.
felt right though, didn't
I did, didn't they? You look like you'd know what that was.
Yeah, back once again with the ill behaviour. I don't know who it is, but it's
Jim Allen. Debut.
I know that is the right words from a meme. That is,
The Renegade Master.
How white I am from a meme of a woman looking out of a window going, "Oh, it's the Renegade Master again." Back once again with the ill behaviour. So that's how I know the correct words to that song.
That says a lot that I'd know how old I am. I should have known that from a meme, and you should have known it from the song.
Yeah.
And sort of like,
oh, that's an interesting disparity between the generations, innit?
And if anyone was to say which one of us would like hip hop more, I'm assuming they'd go me. Because I'd relate to it. I'd relate to it more.
XDDP, mate. You got to pass the test to get on that one.
Hip hop heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I smoke on the mic like smoking Joe Fraser.
Oh.
Who's the most obscure rapper that we all know?
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
No, he's been on a Gorilla song. He's not that obscure.
I don't have a fucking clue what even was you said.
Gorillas.
No, Gorillas, but the other guy.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien. He was on, what song was he on? I think it was Clint
By the way, before we get into it, I'm not happy with this mic. You know, because I like to fiddle before I get into it. This is too
loose.
It needs to be.
Is it too loosey goosey?
It's not that. It's too like it needs to be lower. But anyway, I have to fiddle with it whilst we're doing this. Sorry.
Unprofessional.
I know. But it's blocking my face.
Oh yeah, you are meant to have it like lower down, like we set it up like this.
So I didn't have time, did I? Just literally turned up and off.
You're all right. The cameras are that side, so you're sound.
Good. How have you been, James?
I've been all right, mate. Yeah, I'm surviving. Burning a midnight oil. Don't know what that means, but sometimes a candle at both ends.
You
loving life.
Have you gigged recently?
Yeah, I did Harry Stachini's night.
Stachini?
Can I shout him out? Can I name drop people? Is this where like I'll name drop someone and then they go, "Oh, I heard you mention my name." And I go, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Please don't."
Stachini.
Oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
Did you not see the Phil Ellis one where you basically told everyone to quit?
We didn't mention my name. So
I haven't checked the downloads, but I know it's got most views on YouTube, so I'm pretty sure people watch that to see if he really did name names.
It's comedians to see they name them.
Yeah, that's definitely what's happened.
That's what it is. And then they'll be like, "Oh, he's 40, he's having a midlife crisis."
The clip had like 60,000 views. It's like, that's definitely all people going, "Oh, Phil, yeah, I love that rant." Quick best watch in case I'm named. Yeah, no, I love that rant. It wasn't named. So
imagine if you were named and you had been like, "Oh, I love him so much," and then he named you. You'd have to be like, "Oh, he's so like obscure and quaint."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd have to justify it.
It's not my kind of style. We're different styles, aren't we?
Get ready for the spike now, though. Like Phil. Top of the mountain downloads, and this one's gonna be.
You say that. Only need a good clip. You're fine. Just fucking lie.
I tell you
3 years ago, if I was Bitcoin, people would be like, "What's that, James Allen?" Yeah. Now it's like money
James
for old rope,
Bitcoin Allen. Back once again with the ill behaviour.
I feel like you don't Bitcoin.
No, I don't know what it is. Generally, do not know what it is.
Well, I don't think anybody does they? That's the problem.
Does they?
It's the magic of it, isn't it?
I'm tired, mate. I'm fucking tired.
Is you?
I can't speak today because I'm tired. But
why are you tired? Oh, by the way, people have been commenting on your white socks.
What?
Been getting comments saying Tory socks.
Wool.
Tory socks. Yeah. Wow. The reasons people go to just be able to call something Tory, innit? Yeah. White socks, Tory.
What socks have you got on today?
Black ankle length socks.
You're sockless. I think that's you're always sockless, you aren't you?
Yeah, I can run like I'm a gangster, aren't I?
What colour you got on?
I've got navy, Lyland Scott.
Lyland Scott?
Yeah.
You know, they're like £10 socks.
Who commented on the socks?
What?
Who commented on the socks?
I'm not naming names.
Shit house.
Jacob 148.
But two different people.
That's Jacob Rees-Mogg. Long time listener of the Another One podcast.
His alter ego, they're Tory. Yeah, if anything, he was supportive of them.
Yeah. Another fucking one.
Another fucking one.
Another fucking one.
It's meant to be the mark of a psychopath, white socks. In Irvin Welsh gave Begbie and Trainspotting white socks because it would make him more like fucking mad.
I think when he glassed that girl.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm
not saying you're going to, you know.
The mic's still pissing me off. I can't get over
Someone's getting glassed.
I can't get over it. Like,
what? Just covered his whole face.
He's covered his whole face.
So he's not in any of the footage. Just talk louder, you'll be fine.
Just hold it.
You can hear yourself in the headphones, so if you go quiet.
I know, yeah, but I just like having it right up. So there we go. I'll leave it there, shall I? You're giving it a tit wank.
It's going to annoy him the whole podcast. That'll be a reason to quit now. Oh, the fucking mics don't wear. What's the fucking point?
New jumper.
Matalan. £8.
Is that Slazenger?
I don't know. Is it?
No.
No.
That looks like Ye Ra. You know, this sort of restaurant in town.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe I got one of their shit jumpers. But I go to Matalan when I buy my clothes now because I want to be comfortable. I'm
mainly next, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I do? I only wear white and black t-shirts. I just buy loads of them. You have to get 6 of them for 30 quid, so I was going to buy 6 black.
What happened to those shorts, by the way? Because you turned around before, and the back of them are like.
Oh, they're my favourite shorts, and I won't stop wearing them until I can't anymore.
You nearly can't now. There's like loads of holes in them.
Yeah, but it's not showing anything big yet, is it?
No,
so.
It's not.
Take a while for that.
Here he is. There he is.
Not that tired.
At a second wind.
No, I am still tired. Why don't you just get another pair of them?
They don't make them anymore.
Take them to the tailor and get them repaired.
They're my favourite shorts.
Listen, it's hard getting shorts when you're a fat lad because like people either if they want them if they make room for your fat ass, they tend to be too short, and if they try and go long, they tend to be too tight. So getting a nice perfect fit without being basketball shorts, and then always only wearing basketball shorts is then a giveaway that you're a fat cunt. Yeah, like, here's the fat cunt in his basketball shorts.
Fat Joe
doesn't even know.
Wait for the shorts, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't even know what basketball is.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Why didn't you start using that style big oversized t-shirts with the jersey?
Yeah, like Big Nasty
jersey on.
What, like Big Nasty?
He dresses like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But again, he's black, so it's like a cultural thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's black culture to have baggy clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
If I started dressing like that, being scoused, they'd be like, "The fuck's he trying to be?"
Big Nasty. But white.
Big pasty.
Big white nasty.
Do you get hot though? Like, because my dad is on the large side.
Yeah. And do you get hot?
No, because so like
it's a real thing.
I know it is. I know it is. Yeah, I get hot.
Yes. Yesterday.
Man gets hot.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was cold. And then,
but you're still hot.
But my dad, have you ever noticed? I'm not good, but going to do a bit. But like my dad was like, "Oh, I've just walked the dog in shorts and a t-shirt, absolutely fine."
Yeah,
like
right.
10 degrees.
The minute I get home,
ice bath.
It's coming off me. I'll just be in my shorts.
Just being, yeah.
Even the undies will come off. It'll just be me in a pair of shorts, comfortable in my house, in my own environment. Like
whatever the weather.
Whatever the weather.
Right. So it's
take this way. My car has never been off. The aircon's never been turned off.
Like my dad, yeah.
It's literally full aircon the whole time. I'm only in this hoodie now because I know my t-shirt's probably a bit too small. I'm worried about a bit of seepage of the overhang.
I used to have to do that sitting down when you're in the hoodie and it's fucking roasting. It's a horrible position to be in when you've got to keep your hoodie on.
Dead uncomfy.
Because your t-shirt is just like, this is a no-go this.
I'm going to be showing some belly button.
Yeah.
I don't have
you're only wearing the t-shirt so that the hoodie doesn't get ruined through the sweat. Because if you put the hoodie on, like if I put this on without a t-shirt underneath, I like it, but I know it's going to get... I won't be able to wear it again. I got to wash it, and that's got to take ages to dry.
Cycling through hoodies.
Yeah, so you go through the shit t-shirts underneath, and then you can just pie them off, and you get a bit longer out of the hoodie. Do you have you've got a t-shirt under that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you ever go rogue and just not wear that
and just have the jumper on?
Just have the jumper.
No, I couldn't do that.
Why?
I don't know. That would feel weird, wouldn't it? Putting a jumper on without putting a t-shirt underneath. I'd feel all the chafage from like the label and that.
you look at the shape of your t-shirt label?
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No.
See, Jimbo's just rocking the tee.
I'm rocking t-shirt.
But you can do skinny in that.
You've
Well-
never been fat though, have you? So you've never been have to experience.
When I was younger.
Horrible being.
Oh, were you when you
But-
were younger?
And maybe for about 4 months, 3 years ago, yeah. And then I sort of went,
Yeah, but were you just sort of like podgy, like a little paunch?
Yeah, when you were younger, how fat and for how long?
probably about like from maybe like year 4 to
All right, what-
year 8.
Year 4 to year 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not even like a waist size then, are you?
No, but there's enough
Yeah,
there.
you are.
Year 4, that was waist.
Yeah, so you go to high school, you start buying waist, don't you?
In like layman, it would be described
Year
as like
8,
puppy fat.
right.
But
Right,
I
yeah.
knew it was bad when Mum would buy me like a Liverpool top, and but it would be like,
Small man's.
but it would be made out of like the, what do you call it? Like fiber. You know what I mean? Like
Like dry fit.
what do you call it?
And what was it?
Polyester, but it would
Right.
be like skin
Yeah.
tight because it'd be like what
Right.
players wore, and I
okay,
just
yeah.
sort of like as encased sausage just bouncing
Right.
around the school disco. But then when it lost, I
Do
could
you
like
wear your football kit to school disco?
I won quite a lot of things to school disco, mainly clothes. I wore a tuxedo in year 6 because I wanted to be like James Bond.
Oh, yes.
And then I went up to this. I went like Calypso orange, not blackcurrant.
You did that?
Yeah.
Jesus, mate. What did they do?
Was that to a teacher?
Yeah,
or-
they just say,
Oh.
hey, here you go.
She didn't even look up. She knew it was you. There you go, James.
You could request 2 songs. I request like,
Black shirt, white tie.
Golden eye.
oh yeah,
Have
I
you
did
done that?
I did the black shirt, white tie, and so that was the year before in year 5 when I was.
I hate black shirt, red tie.
Oof. Oh, that's
My
ugly.
Chemical
Yeah.
Romance.
Purple. A purple tie. Oh.
Table magician.
Or like you work in a theatre or something.
Yeah.
I just hate black shirt. So black shirt and nothing. But the minute you add that
Yeah,
colour
if-
to a black shirt,
if-
you just look like a knobhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to have a black shirt, you can't have a tie. Unless it's a black tie.
Yeah. So you can't add colour. It's got to be just all black.
Yeah.
Defo-
yeah.
defo.
Even grey?
No.
The
fuck
most
no.
neutral of all
no.
colours?
No.
No, mate, there's nothing. Nothing can go with a
Yellow?
black shirt.
Stop trying to just name colours. No.
No, it
White.
just does- it
All right,
just-
what about waistcoats? Where do they come into the black
Just black.
shirt thing? Got to be a black waistcoat.
You can probably get away with a grey waistcoat, but it's then got to be a black blazer.
It's too flashy. It's like, what you're doing. It just doesn't work.
It's like you're trying to pop for no reason.
It's not a neutral tone.
As James learned.
There you go. But
So what was your 2 songs?
30 Seconds to Mars. Don't know if you're aware of their discography.
No.
They're-
I'm aware of the
I
band.
know it's Jared Leto's band.
Yeah. Took
Oh, is
time.
it? Is
yeah,
that what Jared Leto's?
took time out from acting to make music for me. And
In year 7.
Rolling by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
And I was the only one.
Undertaker.
Yeah,
Theme tune.
actually. I was,
The Undertaker. Coming in. What was this? This is at the school disco you
Yeah,
requested
this
these
was
songs?
two- 2008.
Year 6 school disco.
2008 this would have been.
Did
So-
requests, did
yeah.
they, yeah?
Yeah. Chasing Pavements was on there, I remember, by Adele. Shut Up and
So
Drive
what
by Rihanna.
year was it when you were in year 6?
2007-8. So,
Right.
you know, promising, still like
Feel old.
Labour government. Capital of culture.
Was Blair, was Tony Blair a walker?
Yeah, I think he was, to be fair. The Love Guru came out, Mike Myers' best film.
School disco. So what did you have? Did you have friends in year 6?
Not
What?
after this.
What? You might.
I had maybe like one.
That's not bad.
What did he wear at the disco?
He didn't go because he was a.
Because you heard what you were wearing.
He panicked.
Can't compare with Alan.
He was.
Fuck, James has gone black and white. Fuck.
He was a Jehovah's Witness. Might still be, but like
So he wasn't allowed to go. Mix.
no, and he wasn't allowed to be in like nativities and stuff.
Yeah.
So he
That's
wasn't really a
sad.
friend when I needed him most, to be honest.
Yeah, you needed a wingman.
Yeah, exactly. And he was just sitting there being like, nah.
Did you used to go to the school disco, Big Bobby T?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
What
you?
did you wear?
What?
What did you wear?
Oh, well, when my school... So, you're the same age as me, so do you remember that time when just like footy trackies were massive?
Yeah.
Like AC Milan and PSG ones and all that. When like people used to get them from Wade Sport or Wade Swift Sport and that. Yeah, so we all wore shit like that. But I was called the Levi Kid. Me. Because I used to just do everything in jeans.
That makes
like-
it sound like when you walk into a room like a
Yeah, I
horse
know,
descends, and
yeah.
everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's the lever."
No, I used to play footy in jeans and that, and people were like,
Oh,
it's like one of the neighbours started calling me it, so everyone just thought it was hilarious. So all the other kids started calling me because they were like, "Why do you play footy in the street in jeans?" Like, I like jeans. I don't know what it is.
yeah, that is weird. That is.
And it
That's
was, yeah. I
unnerving.
know. It's just one of the weird things I did.
Were
when
they
I was a child.
Levi's?
I don't think so.
How long were you in
Yeah,
jeans
but
for?
jeans kid doesn't sound as good, does it? Than
The formative
Levi kid.
years that you played football in the street, I was wearing jeans. So I reckon.
Oh, that's.
I reckon from about 12 to about 15 to like, then everyone started wearing jeans and that.
Oh, no. Were they baggy at the ankle like?
Probably a mix, yeah.
Burton's.
Flop about when you struck with the ball.
Yeah, there was a few Burtons and that. I don't know.
Yeah, a few striped. Everyone used to have them, weren't they? Them fucking horrible colours striped across with the baggy jeans and the K-Swiss.
I didn't have K-Swiss. I was never a K-Swiss kid.
Do you not know?
No, I was always quite straight down on army trainees.
Do you have Rockports for school?
Yeah.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the hard kid shoe, wasn't it? Good for volleying goths.
Good for bullying in
The
general.
worst thing was I always tried to be different. So like I'd be part of the gang but different. So everyone had Rockports, but I had like these big brown like looked like Steely's version.
You got Jimbo.
What got you, Jimbo? Volleying goths?
It sounds like a game.
Yeah, it
Like
does,
heads
doesn't
and balls. Want to play volley and goffs?
it? Yeah.
The little game you used to play with the Penguins where you're trying to hit with a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah. Stick cricket.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking good
Did you
that
ever
one.
play that flumps game where you like volleyball with flumps?
Bug on a
Yeah.
line or whatever. Bug on a wire. What is it?
He's gone. He loves a reference.
Bug on a wire.
He fucking
Did
loves
you
it.
play that?
Yeah.
Copter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Badgios. Did you play Badgios? Match
Yeah,
cricket?
yeah, Badgio's free kick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How are you playing these? There's only like games in your.
He wasn't doing this in school. This was at home.
You were like Joseph Young when he buried the golden plates for the Mormons to find. You sort of like found all these, buried them, and then later on I unearthed them, used them for my own.
I feel like everyone else is probably playing like PlayStation 2, and you're there going, I'm being retro playing
Yeah,
radio
it's-
Badgio free kick.
I remember when I was 16, I got a record player. I was like, yeah, no big deal. Vinyl's my choice.
Everyone else has got an iPod.
Yes. Why have you bought that, you dickhead?
Stick cricket was the one though. I was good at that.
Yeah,
Getting like perfect though, like sixes, just smashing it.
Yeah.
I was
It's a good game.
Badgio free kick. I was
I do remember that one. There was another one that I used to play the free kick game on, but then I got bored of it because I got too good.
Beehive Bedlam on Sky. You ever play that?
I never really
loved
got into that.
Loved that.
And you
mate.
top
I was late to Sky.
Was you?
Mm.
just looking down
I
on
think
you.
I was like year. Could have been like year 6.
Your dad not like football?
No, they just wouldn't. They just never. My cousins had Sky, and we'd be like, when we'd go around there, it'd be like, whoa, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we eventually got it, and I was like, I got home and I could watch Hey Arnold, I was like, this is fucking madness.
Yeah.
And then,
You've made it.
yeah.
You're telling me you can
Fine.
record a show?
Well, no, what's
Sky
Sky
Plus,
Plus, mate?
or-
Fucking hell, that
Oh.
wasn't like that.
Sky Plus was incredible when it come out. Everyone just recorded everything.
Yeah.
Recording all the stuff that you never watched. Like, just like, oh, come down with me. And then you're like, just full of come down with me. Like, oh yeah, I never watched this. I never watched this on Go. Why have I got it on record? Hollyoaks Omnibus on record. Like, just watch Hollyoaks.
Did you like Hey Arnold?
Yeah, I like Tay Arnold. Yeah.
Good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was one of the most underrated.
It was a bit too past my...
Yeah, what was your go?
Well, like Rugrats was still around. Wild Thornberries.
Wild Thornberries.
Bamzuki. Do you watch Bamzuki?
Nah.
Just like kids shouting at holograms. So
Nah,
good.
Sounds like Japanese.
What was your like? What was your like? Year 5 to year like 8 sort of programs. Like, do you watch Teen High? What was the basketball one where they all
Hang
lived in
Time.
Paris? Hang Time.
Oh, no, Recess.
Recess
was the
was
cartoon.
I used to draw them.
But Hang Time was the one where it was like
It was on Bravo.
it was like a soap. Where it was like your teen drama sort of. Oh, like just the ones after
No.
Saved by the Bell and all that before.
Not Hang Time. Saved by the Bell. I was a bit too young for that. He's a naughty boy as well, isn't he? Screech, R.I.P.
Dustin Diamond.
Justin's that, yeah.
Star of Hulk Hogan's Celebrity Wrestling.
He got into porn.
Star
Did
of
he?
more than that, then.
Yeah.
Did you ever-
porno?
Did you ever see what he did? Didn't he shit in? Did you see it? I've not seen it. I can't find
I know
it.
he was in porn, but
I'm sure I can't remember what the move's called, but it involved shit.
the move. It was a whole move, was it?
I can't remember what it was called. don't know.
I think you made it more complicated than what it was. I'm sure you just shat on someone.
I can't
I
remember.
think you
what
know
it was.
exactly what it was called.
No, I
and
haven't
you're
seen it.
pretending to think about
No,
it.
honest to God, if I really would. I've tried searching for it and you can't find it because obviously.
Surely if you just
passed
type
on
in
now.
Dustin Diamond shit,
You can't find it.
something will
You
come
can't
up.
find it.
All right.
Yeah.
Something about me thinks it might be something to do with a moustache. I don't think. You know, like you
Dirty
give.
Sanchez.
No, I don't know what it was called, but he was in porn.
What did he die of?
AIDS.
You can get that from shit, ironically.
No, what did he die? I think it was cancer, wasn't it?
Dunno.
Tragically young.
Oh.
What was that?
Definitely cancer or AIDS.
No, it wasn't AIDS. That was a joke.
Definitely was cancer.
You don't die from AIDS now, do you? Really?
You live with it
Yeah.
until you die.
It's just a shame that he was a child star.
What was it called? Like Diamond. I'm googling this cause of death. I'm not googling. it.
Maybe it's called the diamond.
I think it was cancer. I think
The
it was
brown diamond.
I think it was throat cancer.
What we
Don't know.
searching now?
How he died.
The cause of death.
All right. I just wanted to talk about more Saved by the Bell characters that got the tits out, basically.
Never watched it.
Never watched it?
Nah, wasn't
Did
my
you-
bag either.
Was I the only one? What about Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Nah.
The animated
Really?
one, yeah, but not the live action one. No, that was way.
That's the thing. I'd
Way
rather
past
have
my
watched like
bedtime.
cartoons than like young adults in stuff
Oh,
like
no,
that.
Yeah.
I love the young adult stuff, mate.
Did you ever watch All Grown Up? And it was like Rugrats, but as teenagers.
No.
No.
I
good?
think I've seen
Yeah,
that a
so,
little
yeah,
bit.
and
Oh,
they
wow.
just like killed off all the parents.
My Parents Are Aliens.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that.
That was all right. Queen's Nose.
No, I don't know what that is.
Should we
Bayonet's
stop now?
Magic Watch.
Yeah.
Should we stop?
Question time.
What did you wear to the school disco?
I never went.
Didn't you?
Really?
No, didn't bother. I was a
Yeah.
moody teenager and I was
Well,
like,
when you mates with all the girls, so wasn't it?
Teenage year
No, not
6.
really.
Did you go the year 6 one?
I don't remember. I don't think we had one.
I don't think we had the year 6 one.
No, we
We
had
don't
one.
have school discos in high school.
No, I'm thinking about our graduation thing.
Like a
Prom,
Leavers.
the prom.
Prom.
There we go. Prom. I'm
prom.
thinking of prom.
We had discos, I'm not sure.
Did you?
Yeah.
We didn't.
We were all boys, weren't we? So it was like,
Got to give him something.
Of course,
Yeah.
you're private, aren't you?
yeah, so we're like, this.
Forgot.
I didn't have anything in Holy Family, but in Merchants, they had about 2 a year. And then, because the only time I got to mix with girls, like you say, got to get out the system, haven't they? Otherwise, they'll just end up killing
Where
each
would the
other.
girls come from then?
girls'
An all
school.
girls school.
Right.
There's an all-girls school as well.
Blimey. Bet
They
there was some
just get a
monitors
load
on
of
those
whores
toilets.
in.
They just bust them in and we'd all just neck for 2 hours and get sent on our way.
Load of brasses. Drafted in.
Busload of
Drafted.
brasses in, lads.
For the
Like
year
Vietnam.
9s. Get it out of the
It was
system.
year 9s as well.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I gelled my hair terribly for my school disco in year 6. And I must have put about half a bottle of Lacoste Junior on. You know when hair gel was like gel?
Yeah.
That
wet look.
Yeah.
Come out the shower.
Turns your hair plastic.
Spiked up, proper Simon in between us. Do you know what I mean? That it was grim. Bad. And then I was in a trackie as well. Thought it looked good.
Yeah.
Good. I did the trackie. Lonsdale. Called myself MC Lonsdale.
MC Lonsdale.
Yeah.
Why Lonsdale?
Did like, because
Lonsdale's a brand.
when a Sports Direct opens.
I'm aware.
I thought you didn't
I mean,
know.
like, why not have enough self-respect not to wear Lonsdale?
When a Sports Direct opened by me, I thought that was like
Oh,
a cool
the
thing.
pinnacle,
Because they
the
made boxing stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I'll wear a bit of that.
Right, okay, yeah.
I'm dead hard, me. I remember getting like an Yves Saint Laurent polo.
Why,
for
from
10
Sports
Yeah,
Direct?
for 10 quid. I was like,
pinnacle.
Yeah.
bougie life
I
for
had-
me, this.
I had 3 of them. Fucking
fuck
horrible.
off.
Naughty thing in the you think it's like a designer.
Yeah.
You get it from Sports Direct for like 8 quid. You think, how does that work?
I've heard this in a song 30 years ago, so it must be good.
YSL.
Yeah.
It's a big brand though, isn't it? Why were you getting them in Sports Direct for 8 quid?
It was 30 years ago.
Yeah, but
It wasn't when it was
Sports
in
Direct,
Sports Direct.
shouldn't be selling Yves Saint Laurent.
Yeah. It's not like Donne, Slazenger, no fear.
And then YSL.
No Fear. Oh,
What? Oof. Bloody hell.
surprised you never went with No Fear,
No. That was a step. Or Airwalk. I was a step above that, me.
was you?
That was
Too violent for me, that.
yeah.
Like boxing, because it's got a bit of grace to it.
Exactly, yeah.
It's a proper man sport.
I asked you about your gig, didn't I? Did Stakini's gig. How did
Yeah.
it go?
Yeah, it was all right. It's one of those ones, though, where you do new stuff and you're just like... It's just
Was
sort
it
of like,
busy?
There's about maybe 12, 15 in.
That
No, then.
Castlefield one.
Yeah, it's nice, like a nice setup, but I've got a lot of premises.
That's fine. All you need is the premises.
Yeah, just a lot of synopses, but no plot.
So that was your last gig.
Yeah, but it was all right. I directed a blind person in the audience the wrong way by accident. Walked into a wall.
Did they not have a dog?
No.
Stick.
They had the stick, but they didn't like extend
Didn't
it.
work.
They couldn't find it.
How close were they doing it?
Used it for the mic stand.
Yeah.
He didn't have it fully extended yet. He went, do you know the way to... And I was like, cut him off. I was like, oh, you're going to ask for the toilet? I was like, I was just down there. And then he like turned and walked into the wall. And he was like, thanks for that, mate. I was like, well, I'm not the dickhead.
Down there,
I'm not
isn't
the
it?
dickhead here.
You are the dickhead.
Am I?
So
Yeah.
brave,
down there
isn't
is
it?
so vague. If I'm blind and someone says down there, okay. What now?
Nice one, mate.
Give me directions.
But you know, when like, I thought when I was... Because I remember saying like, I wouldn't mind having an impairment. I mean, I do to a degree, but I'm obviously not blind. But I thought when you would, your other senses would heighten. So I thought he'd
What, you could hear the wall?
Daredevil.
yeah, exactly. He could hear my arm go
Ben Affleck.
and sort of
He'd hear you go just down there near the echoes from the wall.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
follow it.
He's not a bat.
Yeah, I'll follow the vibrations, yeah. Fucking hell.
Feel the wall and make his way own way there. It's probably the funniest bit of the night, really. But yeah, just it's the driving more than anything. You're good, because you do like the videos. You keep people upbeat. I just want to go home, me.
You keep, like you do for anyone but himself.
What do you mean?
No, but I always enjoy it. Like, oh, if I go home and I'm like, oh, check my Instagram. It's like, oh, Simon's got like a few videos.
Simon's having a breakdown, get it.
But I'm like, I always enjoy
I need
them.
to do that. See, I can't believe people actually watch. I thought you just click through it to get rid of the circle. So you know when I'm on
have
stories,
you ever done that? Have you ever got rid of all the stories on your Instagram?
not all of them, but
I've
like
done it
whoever's at the
once.
top, I click on it and go, bum, 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 they're gone, and then and then get rid of them.
Oh no, so it depends who it is. So I'll watch.
Well,
So I like
you watch
watching
them?
yours because you're having a breakdown on them, and it makes,
Right, that's fine.
I think it's funny. To
I
see
might
your,
cry
like,
on one of
four
them
parts.
now, soon. I think I might.
Like pretend crying.
No, real.
You're gonna force real tears out. Are you that
I
good
won't
an
need
actor?
to force it.
It's not
Can you like cry on demand if you just think about?
If
your
I'm
life?
hungover, I can break down pretty quickly.
It's always just bubbling in it.
Yeah, it's always there. The tears are here.
tears are ready.
They're there.
They're ready.
They're just
They're
here.
primed.
They're just wobbling there. Then they just come up and out they come.
And break down.
Yeah.
I love hearing where he's booked a gig now. Where's Simon booked a gig now? Just fucking 4 hours away.
Yeah, my diary is a bit
Joining
all
me here
over
on
the
my way
place.
to
Here we
Dorset.
Exeter.
The Aberdeen Douglas double.
Just setting off from my house now, 10
It's
o'clock in
actually
the
two
morning.
separate days. It just takes me so long to get from one to the other. I just call it a double.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got home, it's a double.
Yeah.
I've slept in my car doing a cheeky double tonight. That's because I'm sleeping in my car, but even so.
Still a double.
Big fan of the unpaid double me when I first started out. I was like, oh, I remember putting on Facebook. I was
Doubling up on the open mics on a Wednesday in Manchester.
when you first start out, you're like, oh.
Quick, I've got to get there. I've got to get this.
Kind of hope I get gongs off so I can make my next gig.
I really don't want to let the promoter down. Yeah. Remember my first
Not even on the bill.
few gigs, was like, right, lovely Chester, I've got to go to a biker bar in Birkenhead. See you in a bit. And I was like, oh, look at me. They've just turned up performance of fucking
And then at the
Sons of
biker bar,
Anarchy.
you're like, just come from a lovely place in Chester.
Yeah.
Saw something funny on the way.
I'm like Louis C.K. getting a pizza before his gig.
Yeah.
For the 6 gigs in New York.
Yeah, fist pumping bouncers.
So sad, isn't it?
With my little notes, making me notes between the gigs.
Oh.
Oh, that worked there, that worked. Fucking, it all didn't work.
Doubling up on the open mic
Doing
scene.
a joke and be like, that killed in Chester like 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Where were you gigging this weekend?
And the weekend off this weekend, I went down to London, didn't I?
Oh, for the National Football League.
For the National Football League on a Sunday. Went down on the Saturday with some friends and had a little night out in Shoreditch.
Scouse it up. Start robbing stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What'd you rob?
Only ale. Just like...
What, just not paying for the round when it comes?
No, just like...
I'll have 8 pints as they pour 4. We'll take them. And then
And then the crowd on my way.
I've done loads of that in the stadium. In Shoreditch, what's the Rob in Shoreditch? 2 jugs of ale.
Right.
I'll have 2 jugs of Coors Light, and then they give me them, and they went, just tap your card there. I was like, yeah, we'll do.
yeah, we'll do it. Just
Only got 2 hands, mate. Sorry.
would you ever just say to them and just go, I am not fucking paying for this, and then just go.
No, because
They go, what are you gonna do about it? and then
The
leave.
whole pretense is the smile.
Right.
That's what leaves them shocked for like 30 seconds, give you a bit of time to get away.
But I reckon if I was working behind a bar and somebody come up to me and just said 5 pints and they looked a bit tough and they said, "Listen, lad, I'm not paying for these, and if you try anything, I'm gonna fucking kill you," and then just left, I'd probably go, "All right, fair enough."
Well, yeah, because you're a sensible fucking person.
Exactly. So
what Jobsworth would be like, we'll see about that.
But that
and then go around the bar and try and attack him.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be killing him, would you, though?
No.
So he would be able to go, he hasn't paid for them, and then they go, "Can you pay?" And they go, now you're fucked, because now, one, you're not following up on your threat, so you look a gimp. And so now you just got to pay, and they go, "You fucking bellend," and then after them, get out. So you've got to be.
I like the way you think they'd let you drink them. They'd make you pay for them and then go, "Yeah, you got to leave now, mate."
What, because of the threat?
Yeah, they're not going to go.
Would you ever try that with your mob? Because if your mob came to me and said to me, "We are not paying for these fucking drinks. If you try anything, we're gonna fucking kill you." I'll go.
I've never been so blatant, but like,
would you try that? You should try that.
Not
next
over
time.
drinks, but I've done that over bunking in queues. Like,
You've said, "I'll fucking kill you."
No.
If you move me from this queue.
No, like I've bunked in.
I wonder how many things you could get through in your day just threatening the person, saying, "I'm not going to pay, and if you ask me to do anything, I'll fucking kill you."
Listen, mate, I'm getting on this bus.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
do
if
the
you
bus.
ask me to pay, I will fucking kill you.
Just I think bus drivers are probably on the edge a lot, and they won't give a fuck. So they'll go, "You're fucking not," and then they're willing to die.
Yeah, you got to pick your like. So last week when I went to the NFL, I just bunked in a queue, and there's like some yank was like, "Oh, we're all queuing here, mate." I was like, "Oh, where's it start?" It's like back there, and I was like, "Oh, fucking hell." And you could just see
Scousers there. Fucking hell. Be arse with that.
literally what I said. And then he went, you can't, like, you're not going to join the queue? I went, "Nah. I'll just stay here, mate."
Yeah.
And he just like looked at me and went,
All right.
just started talking to his bird like, "Well, I'm not doing nothing about it, am I?" So then it's like,
beard
"Yeah,
as well. That must have been
it's
awkward for
happened
him.
now."
We go, "What, we're accusing?" You went, "Oh," and then you just made that noise and just carried on
Just like-
walking through.
I've done that before as well, where I was bunking the queue. So you can't bunk the queue, but like, it's happened now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's happened now. It's a
Yeah,
big one.
it's like, it's happened. Like,
Well,
nothing we can do about it now, is there? Come on.
I did this on the motorway a few weeks ago, and I'd never done it before, and I did it, and it's a cunt's trick, but when it works, you go, "God, this is like, it was such a thrill." You know, you've got to merge in.
You're about to say something that I do every single time.
Right, you know, you got to, yeah, but it's always the Audis and the Beamers and the Mercs that are doing it. Yeah, going it, and then you just bypass everyone, and then you're just in quickly.
Every single time.
Because by the time they're moving, you just slip in, and I must have saved about 15,
James
20
is
minutes.
looking so disapproving.
Guys, you do not obey the highway code at all, do you, mate?
Actually, we do obey the highway code, because the code is you use every bit of road. The whole reason them cones are at the angle is to make you use all 3 lanes to stop there being a stockpile on one lane. So technically, you're actually in the right for doing it. But British people have decided that's bad etiquette.
And also, fucking hell, mate. I'm merging now.
I have done that before. I like when someone's beeped, I've put rolled down my window and shouted, "You're meant to use all the lanes!"
What's the reaction been?
I don't know, past them there.
Fuck off!
I'm in.
No one told me.
I'm in now. It's like, well, fuck yeah. Like, yeah.
Oh,
Have you not
sorry,
noticed
I
the
stand
sign that
corrected.
says use all lanes?
Yeah, I'm a left-hand loyalist. Me, I always stay in the left. Is there a point?
You're
where
always in the slow lane.
Is there a point where this comes though?
I'm the opposite of me politics.
Right.
When I drive, vote left, drive right. That's how I live.
Get that one on another one
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Vote
the new
left,
merch.
drive
Vote left,
right.
drive right.
But like I've shouted before in the car, but I've never gone like.
Oh, go on.
Oh,
What did you
have
do?
What did you shouted?
Well,
How far
Shouting
away?
at his bear.
How far away?
No,
How far away were you when you shouted? I can just see someone passing J's and waving at me like 500 yards. You wanker!
yeah.
Low Mass and Alan having a load of road rage.
I've done it twice. There was one
Fucking
time
hell.
where
Like, Simon, calm down.
there was one where a guy like cut me off, and I just went like Like put my middle.
Ali G, like in the house.
No, I
just
put my
there,
middle
just
finger
like-
up, but like in front of the main windscreen, and then went, oh shit, he's probably seen that. And he's gonna pull over and take photos. I'm gonna phone the police, and I've abused him verbally. And I've had one hand on the wheel, gonna get arrested.
Right. So you were swearing up so we could
Really,
look at
that
the
went
rear
in
view.
your head.
Yeah. Like for example, if me going to someone, fuck off, I'm not paying for those beers. I would think about that for the next like 30 years. Like I would not be able to sleep in fear that someone's gonna knock on my door.
I'm
and
probably similar a bit like that. I go over what could have happened.
Oh,
yeah.
you'd hate to be with me in London.
Were you like?
Like literally last week, I went in the M&S and got four cans of Brewdog for the train. Just
Right.
walked out with them,
Oh no, I'd be.
and then
He's riddled with anxiety.
Yeah,
now
I
he's been
am,
on
yeah,
this
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
did
like-
that the other week.
Oh,
and then
fuck.
realised you're alcohol free and just threw them away.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
here's how brazen I was so pissed last week. Here's how brazen I got. My phone was dying and I needed a charging cable. And in WH Smith, they're locked behind an opening thing.
Right.
So the staff have to come and open it to get you in. So I went, oh, I need a USB-C or whatever it is. So she went and opened it, give it to me, and then went to walk to behind the till for me to pay. I just walked out.
Oh, I can't. No,
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, not, and he's
What's
massive.
going to happen?
it's happened.
No, it's not. She's not going to leave the store, is she? It was only here and one fella behind in the back. And
Was
it's
there
like,
not a security guard? No,
no,
like
it's just on a train
After
station.
fucking
innit?
asking for it then.
Exactly.
Aren't they? You know what I mean?
Fucking
Fucking idiots.
employ more people. You gang and
Yeah, exactly. And
Gang
then
of
more
what?
steal.
exactly.
Gang of what?
What?
What was that?
Pricks.
I was going to call them a bad word for traveller. Pikeys.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
That's not the word I'd use.
What would you
But-
use?
Unsettled citizens.
No, well, I was going to call them that because it's a colloquial thing. It's like a colloquial thing for being tight, isn't it? So I was trying to say you're
Unsettled.
too tight to pay for staff.
They never settle anywhere, do they?
Fucking
Yeah, but like-
pikeys.
Nomadic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Romany gypsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Romani Jippos.
It's like when people go, you go on the train with people and they go, oh yeah, don't worry about a ticket, just pay at the station. And then I'm go like, yeah, but you don't know, like, it's like a 10-minute train ride. And I'll be like, yeah.
So on Sunday, I just sat in first class on the way back because I couldn't be arsed walking to my carriage.
And
Would you have done that?
no, I'd have sat on my proper seat and I'd have, oh no, to be fair.
So me and my six mates sat in first class. I just thought, we'll just wait till when the ticket inspector comes.
Why did you have to say 6?
Because
It'd be me and my mates sat in first class.
I don't know if I'd have done it on my own. So I thought I'd,
Right. Safety in numbers.
yeah, I thought I'd like demonstrate why. Well, probably more reason why I done. So we just went and sat in first class. I thought when the inspector comes, if he wants to move us, he can move us, or we'll just say, maybe just it's not very full, is it? We just sat here. When he comes, he just went, tickets, boys, checked our tickets and went, meant to charge you 24 quid for the upgrade, you know, but you just don't want to pay that, do you? See you in a bit, and just walked off.
He was trying to be cool, wasn't he? He was
Yeah.
trying to be like in with the lads.
Trying to be one of the
something,
lads,
yeah.
But you don't want to pay that. He was fucking Chris Tannant, and he wants to be a millionaire. You don't want to pay that.
Yeah, but it was one of them.
Robert Thomas.
Yeah, so you never sat in.
Oh god.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't give you that.
When I was 17, I was like, hammered with a few mates, free, and and I had about like half a bottle of whiskey, and I and then a real
What,
shit.
between the three, or you just
No,
had-
but just for me.
Just for old Jimbo.
Yeah, love my A levels, and we walk into the shop to get some supplements, and I was gonna be sick.
What supplements?
Oh, just like
mixers.
M&M's,
Oh, like lion bars and
roll over hot dog, something
that.
like
A
that.
roll over hot
You
dog.
ever had a roll over hot dog?
No, man.
Roll over hot dog, so like
Hot dog you get like in a garage.
yeah.
Oh.
Pop-
Is Rollover like the name of the brand?
Yeah.
These do not the match as well.
Yeah, Gulliver's World.
One of them.
Yeah.
IKEA.
Yeah.
No, IKEA did their own.
Oh, did he? Good for them.
And I
Swedish pricks.
I threw up.
Swedish Jippos.
Oh.
I threw up on the road. And then I got very paranoid that my sick would freeze over and a car would skid on it.
Fuck me, James.
And then
Are
the
you
police
joking?
would like excavate the sick and go,
Wow.
it's Alan's. And then I was like, shit, right.
Wow.
So I went to the shop, bought a load of water, and then just like sprayed it all over and like got rid of a sick, and then I thought, right.
Yeah, but if the water was a
You know what we
froze,
used to do when on cold nights?
What?
We'd get buckets of water and go and find the sharpest corner in our estate and throw water down so it was icy and cars would skid.
How are you not behind bars?
Yeah.
That would terrify me. Like that would live with me forever.
What's the naughtiest thing you've done?
I took a wee on a man's.
He didn't even have to think about that. He's got it already.
He still lives with him today.
It was May 2005, like a week before the Champions League final.
Yeah, so 18th of May.
Yep, I
2:30.
I took a wee, his next door neighbour's fence, all over his fence, and he got out and he went, "Oi! If I see you doing that again, I'll fucking kill you.
I'll come and suck you off."
Where was it?
In Elton.
Why did you piss on your neighbour's
Why
fence?
was he southern?
Because that's what he sounded like. He's like a I don't like a maybe not like the main gangster, but like sort of like side.
Ray Winston.
Yeah. In my end.
The one who the one who does the dirty work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the sort of whispers in the ear.
So the naughtiest thing you did was piss on your neighbour's fence.
Yeah.
And it was your neighbour or like someone in your, like on your estate? It was your next door neighbour?
Oh yeah, next door neighbour. And then he was like,
how old were you at the time?
7. Yeah, 7 years old. When you've got to go, you've got to go. And you could say my house was right nearby, but I was like, I needed to go then.
Pissing
like,
outside's nice, isn't it?
Exactly.
Did you ever see you again afterwards?
My mum sort of like apologised and was like,
smoothed it over for you.
I don't appreciate the language you used, but he is a little shit. I mean, I've like shit myself as well, but not like intentionally. Like,
how long was your mum next door? Like,
you would intentionally shit themselves.
Pardon?
You said I've shit myself, but not intentionally.
Yeah, but like, he says the worst thing I've ever done. Like, I think, like, I've also.
No, I said the naughtiest. I don't think shitting yourself's naughty.
You shit yourself and go.
Depending on.
Might have been naughty when that dust and diamonds on it, but I don't like
Yeah, maybe.
Depending on how old you are.
He did it in some slag's mouth, though, didn't he?
Shit.
We don't know that because you can't find a video.
I can't find a video, but he did something with shit.
Say by the bell.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, like, one kid in school? Like, remember when, like, the videos would go around, it's like 2 girls, 1 cup?
Yeah.
Or like priest and what was it, nun and
2 girls, 1 cup. I tapped out when I saw that first shit getting curled out.
I've
seen it. This guy Luke had it on his phone, and I was watching over the shoulder and everything. Oh, everyone have a look. And then there's these 2 dykes getting off.
Shit in a cup,
and then I was like, whoa, this isn't all right. And then when the shit killed, I went, nah, and I haven't watched it.
I'm not wanking anymore.
Not for me.
No, it wasn't
There's
for me.
no one called Church of
the
Fudge.
horse one as
Can't
well.
stand mess.
It was in Church of Fudge as well.
No.
It's like the same, but they're dressed as nuns.
Right.
But there was always one lad in the school who'd be like, oh yeah, have you seen this bit where they really get into it and they're like rubbing the shit all over each other? And you're like, you're a bit too into that, aren't you? Michael. Like, it was yeah.
There's a video that I saw of like a regular woman getting shat on. And but it was like a real UK one. Do you know what I mean? Like, this was a real leak. And
100% someone's
she
mom.
was suicidal. I could find her on Facebook and that. Like, I won't say the name, but like,
find it on Facebook.
You could tell by the way the whole video. Because when you watch, if you watched a woman shitting on a man's face, it's different to watching a man shitting on a woman's face. Because you can always tell the woman's not into that.
I've never watched enough of them to know.
Adam,
I wish I could help.
But like when you see that one, you look at it and you're going, "Oh God," but then it's just the fact that it's on Facebook and like it was so real. Everything about you saw the comments being screenshotted. Everything with it. It was
they upset me when you get someone's that you sent loads of nudes. You're like, oh, get in nudes. And then it's like someone's Facebook at the end of it, and you're like, oh, don't make it a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I've got to think about the fact that she's got feelings and that's been stolen off her, and now I'm part of it.
Yeah.
It's like, just send me it and let's pretend she doesn't really exist. Well, that she could have been getting paid for it, and it's just amateur porn. Don't be fucking...
Yeah, it's not nice when they're humanised, that is it? You want to.
Yeah, it's the last thing I want women to be humans.
I'm convinced a lot of stuff on X Hamster and that shit isn't. They have not consented for that to be uploaded.
Well,
because how would you know you're on it?
It could be revenge porn, couldn't it?
A lot of it, I reckon, is, but you don't even know you're on.
Not that I watch a lot of porn.
No, nor do I.
But Pornhub is whitewashing itself lately. Some of the videos you used to enjoy are no longer on there because they're slowly removing all the ones that they know people are going to start calling them out for. Like, if you search blackmail on Pornhub, nothing comes up anymore. And there used to be
Surely there's blackmail on Pornhub.
No, blackmail spelt
okay.
M-A-I-L. Staunton. I know you knew. No, the problem is you don't search blackmail, you search BBC. But yeah, so when you search blackmail, nothing comes up anymore. Just goes. There's no videos relating to that thing where it used to be thousands.
Right.
Like, it used to be like a standard genre, like Brazzers. They used to do a whole blackmail section. Now gone.
Yeah, the porn industry is pretty brutal.
They know people are coming.
With the lawyers.
Yeah. All the amateur porn's been taken off unless it's verified.
Who was the guy in charge of it? I'm sure. What's the company name? It's like under another branch, isn't it?
Yeah, because they own like almost every porn website.
Heavy industry to get into, isn't it? Like,
would you do it? Would you be a porn star? Yeah. If they were like, you won't ever see your face.
Yeah, that's the classic, isn't it?
That's a new one, though, you know. That's like a new version of amateur porn where women do it now without ever showing the face.
OnlyFans?
Yeah, because can't they...
Don't do that on OnlyFans, do they?
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? Is porn.
Yeah, but I mean, is the women on there? Don't
like, women will go, will you shag me for my OnlyFans? And then men go, yeah, sound. And that this is what happens in America. I imagine it happens in the UK as well.
Yeah, porn stars must be like, I'll fuck a fan. If I get 200 subscribers, I'll have sex with a fan.
That used to be an industry.
It's a selling point, isn't it?
They used to have to film it because obviously prostitution was illegal, like when porn stars were doing it. So what they'd do is they'd fuck a fan and film it, and then say it was a porno, and then obviously the porno would never get released because the fan's like little fat bald things probably came after 2 seconds. But like, fan,
you'd still do it though, wouldn't you?
Fan looks like me. It's like, I'm never releasing this, am I? It's fucking pointless.
I wouldn't be. Would you have sex with a porn star, like, if they asked you to? But they were like, it'll be filmed and released on my OnlyFans.
Am I married and that, or just like?
No, you're single.
What, as me now?
That makes blind bit of difference.
As me now, or as I imagine I'd be about single.
That don't make blind bit of difference, that one. Fucking too rat.
Yeah, if I was single, I probably would, yeah. Because I imagine I'd be...
And you wouldn't mind getting filmed?
I imagine I'd be 8 stone lighter.
Well, you can't make a perfect version of yourself in this scenario. It's got to be you.
Well, if I'm single, I'm going to lose some weight, aren't I? Get myself back in the market.
Right.
I've got to get myself desirable again. Like when you sell your house, you have to give it a little paint and clean the grouting and all that, don't you? Make sure it looks a bit more accessible. Make sure everything's neutral colours, not
would you fuck a porn star then?
Yeah.
Would you? And put it out?
Yeah, I'm not asked. Got a nice
if any porn stars are out there watching, then we can maybe try and set that up.
Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is.
You're not worried your mum would see it?
You reckon? I don't reckon you would.
Because she's on Facebook and you've got to promote, haven't you?
I've got to promote?
Yeah, if the porn stars are happy with you,
I'm not going to tag her in it.
Yeah, your porn stars will be like...
do me a favour, share this.
Yeah. Porn stars, someone's going to be like, share my OnlyFans on your socials if you're going to shag me.
I'd share it on Instagram. Also, but then I'd say, yeah, this isn't part of the deal. You get my dick.
Well, what?
That's all you're getting.
Would that be part of the deal? They said, yeah, you got to shag me. I'm going to release it on my OnlyFans, but you got to share it on your socials.
I'd say I'll share it on Instagram because none of my family are on it, and TikTok. But I'm not sharing it on bloody Facebook. I tell you that.
So no, your family wouldn't find out. Wouldn't have a sly cousin who'd tell them.
I mean, if they did and they wanted to watch it, they're the fucking weird ones, as far as I'm concerned. Not me. They're the ones who have chosen to watch it.
I know. I just think your mum was trying to support you. Come on, Adam.
Which would be so lovely in a way.
I'll give this a like.
I wondered if any porn stars have parents who are like that, like support them in that way. You know what I mean?
I think you just have to go, oh yeah, we accept, she is what she is. I think a male porn star, it's kind of like, it's just, I don't think you'd really give a, do you know what I mean? Asu Akotu left football to do porn, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think that's because he's a millionaire and he's gone, I want to do, what do I want to do next? Yeah, I'm bored. It's like Thomas Graveston. Thomas Graveston made so much money just like from his investments off the money made in football. He made more money from the investments that he ever made.
Not like McManaman and Fowler.
So like 80 million, he made something like $800 million, something stupid like that.
Did he?
Just moved to Vegas and decided, I'm just going to be a professional gambler. And he married a porn star because he was like, why wouldn't I? Just like, he had so much money, he didn't care no more.
Yeah.
Right, that'd be a nice position to be in.
We'd not asked James, would you be in a porn?
If the script was right.
Mate, he pissed it.
was the right script. I'm you know, 3 years
Depends on the
worth.
director.
Yeah.
3 years worth of drama, mate. I'm not, you know. I want a Laurence Olivier, this mother effer.
No disrespect to the sport. No, you're like, oh.
No, I'll be like, look, I don't think he's gonna, you know, come on, this is
Yeah.
a bit too on the nose. This, come on,
Right.
How's he feeling? You know, does the package really need to
You'd
be
make like an
delivered?
intimate porno.
Can he leave it with a neighbour?
Does he really need to shit on her face?
Exactly. Yeah. Just a few notes. I don't think that's the realm for me. But I think if I did, I think I'd make my money on like the hey there, welcome back.
Oh, ASMR.
Yeah, the ASMR
Right.
game.
Voice porn.
Do you think there's an amount of money that would level your anxiety out? The way you've ever like no offense, a shit house. Like
I'm a shit house.
Yeah.
No
Do you
offense.
think there's ever
Okay.
there's an amount of money
No
that you
offense.
no longer
Soft
care?
cunt.
I like.
So is there an amount of money that make you behave like me?
First of all, I like you.
I like you too.
But why am I a shit house?
Because you won't,
like
you wouldn't
you.
even sit in the wrong seat in the train.
I like you.
Okay.
Do you like me?
So
I didn't mean that as a like
Could you fuck me?
as a
Oh, okay.
negative way.
I'd
Like
fuck me.
right.
you're very anxious and
Yes.
you fear the law.
So I was having this. Well, I have this discussion daily with my mind about like. So
My mind's telling me no.
But the lottery is telling me yes because I look at the set for life thing that National Lottery doing. It's like you could win 10 grand a month every month for 30 years. Perfect. I could retire, just do nothing. That would suit me brilliantly.
Yeah.
Whereas now is like, I'm tapping into the savings. But like, I think maybe 20 million.
Right.
20 million would do me.
To release a porno.
No, to be comfortable.
God, have you not been listening for the past like 5 minutes?
Nah,
You've
man.
just been
I
thinking about porn.
zoned out way long ago.
Thinking about being balls deep in some who.
To level my anxiety.
Yeah,
Right.
so like just to stop behaving.
In my mind, it's just like Jenna Hayes is just sat over there now.
Is that a good thing? Is that
she
Shave your beard, grow your hair. You probably got a look of it.
Grow some tits.
Put a load of spunk on your forehead and you'll be fine.
Get that vacant 1,000-yard stare in your fucking dead soulless eyes.
Jenna Hayes won blowjob of the year in the first year in porn.
Did she?
right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I remember that because my mate was going out with
Loved anal.
My mate was what was that? Just loved it.
She did. Oh, she's a good actress. One or the other.
Yeah, my mate when we were in school.
I leave comments on pornos. Do you?
I read them.
No, you don't.
I don't leave them.
I
read
don't
them.
really.
Have you got a profile on the porno?
No.
The ones who leave comments with timestamps of the best scenes to skip to, they're the unsung heroes of the porn watching
I mean, do you
generation, I think.
really read the comments?
Yeah, it's
To
funny.
look for that.
That's why I read the comments
Yeah,
in the
some
Echo.
of the comments are funny, like I suppose, but I haven't really gone through them.
I used to read them back in the day for to find out the porn star's name.
Afterwards, there's a bit of light reading after you'd finished.
So you don't feel so guilty and ashamed. Like, I'll read the comments.
I set up a profile during lockdown when Pornhub was free.
go.
When they made Pornhub Pro free, I thought I'll have a bit of free Pornhub Pro. I want to see what I've been missing out on all these.
Yeah,
months.
it's too slick.
So I set up a little profile, but I've never gone back to it.
It is too slick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too slick.
It's
Give me
it's too
an
studio.
iPhone with a light on.
Yeah. Landscape.
Yeah.
Do you like
landscape? Yeah.
I had this with my mates. When I'm hungover, I like a bit of rough porn. I don't mean rough section.
Amateur.
I mean like spotty
UK
arse.
amateur
Yeah.
spotty
I
arse.
want to see the
A
spotty
Lancashire
arse.
accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm not,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right, we've done 50 minutes.
let's have the real conversation.
That'll do for
What are
today.
you wank to?
if I'm not hungover, I want a bit of glamour though. I want a bit of
Right.
production value.
You want a bit of intimacy?
Yeah. And I like a story, me as well. I'm a big.
Yeah.
Don't like
Do
people.
you?
Yeah, I don't like
Fuck
people
that.
get involved. Just
Gay?
like turn on a porn. Just
Okay,
turn
now.
on porn. He just start shagging. I like it when it's like
When they get interviewed about when they lost the virginity and all that.
No, not that bollocks. Like I want to know why he's there. Like what's the relationship beforehand?
Why? Yeah, but you type that in the title, don't you? And the title tells you what's going to go on.
No,
It's like, this is genuinely real. Is it? Oh, right,
just
yeah.
like
No,
to
he doesn't
know.
think it's genuinely real.
I just
Subtext can be erotic.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, but you get that from the title, innit? You type in paragraphs into Google.
I just like
They're
to
just
know.
at the end of it. Porn UK.
I just like.
Where's you into some black article
Yeah,
about
otherwise you get it with
something?
a scene from The English Patient or something like that. Like porn version.
I just think when you're watching porn, you want to imagine yourself as being there.
You want to be the guy in
The
it,
more
yeah?
context you have, the easier it is for you to imagine yourself being involved. It's like a bit of escapism. Like, oh yeah, maybe I'm 18 again, and one of my best mates' mums needs sugar or something. I just like to know. I don't like them just getting straight involved. I'm like, oh no.
And then you're on page 19 and you just have to settle for some fucker.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get this one in blonde, so I'll just go for this one now.
I've got to leave for like
Yeah.
a big gig or something in like 20
I had
minutes.
half an hour to wank, and
Yeah.
I've got 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, editing. Just type into Google, editing. Porn. Tits. Look at
Hey, you're
the
rubbing it out with a fucking scab on your bell end.
I don't like it in porn when they immediately cut to her being undressed. I like to see her being undressed. I think that's quite erotic.
I don't know how she got there, yeah.
Yeah, if she's like immediately close to these and they start kissing, bad life choices. That's probably how a lot of them got into that situation. But to go from like her being fully dressed and then it cuts and then she's completely naked, so I kind of want to see the in between bit, you know, like the foreplay bit. Something
like
that
when
can
he-
be hot.
When they cut it and when they cut it and they're suddenly in a new position, you're like, oh, I wonder the
Yeah, I was
logistics.
enjoying that position.
How do
But
they
you have to watch it. How long are they going to stay in this position? Because I'm going to take at least. I can't be going back and forth. If I like that position, I need to know how long this one's going to last for.
Do you ever finish watching porn and then you start skipping back to your favourite bits in the video and rewatching the favourite bits? Make yourself a
No.
little best of compilation.
No, but you know, if you go
once
like,
I'm done, I'm done, mate.
Right, if you go
just
like,
done.
right,
Once
video,
I'm
once
done,
you've watched the end, you're
once I'm
done.
done, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
Oh, I mean,
I've
I've not come yet, obviously. Once I've come, it's like, oh, I don't want to fucking watch this anymore.
Oh,
I've got
no,
things
sorry.
to do. I'm not watching, I'm not just watching it after
get the
I've come.
Pringles out afterwards.
Texting me mates at the
Finish
same
off
time.
the pot noodle and start on the Pringles.
Move all
That's
this
where I-
shite off me bed.
That's when I was on the
Munch a
vinegar
Kit
strokes. Oh, you're honourable. So, 20 million, what would you do? 20 million, what kind of behaviour would you get up to? What's the naughtiest thing you do with 20 million in your bank?
Oh, I'd maybe do 55 instead of 50 on the slip road. I don't know. I'd maybe like. I think I'd do Vegas.
Would you
What?
do Vegas, though, or would you go to Vegas?
I'd probably go to Vegas.
Drive really carefully and then go home.
Yeah. I've sinned.
I've been to Vegas, and it was great because we were walking down the street, me and my wife. And obviously, like I said, I like to think I'm a gangster. So I'm there with my watch on, like the gold watch on and stuff like that, walking down the road, bouncing as I do. And my wife's next to me. And some woman comes up to me in cart's going, where you going? Like, what are you up to, sort of thing? I was like, oh.
Where you going, Rob?
Yeah, and I was like, kept walking. My beard, because she's so innocent, she's like James, just didn't immediately click what was going on.
Right.
She's like, what the fuck was that about? What did she want? Like, what's going on there? Like, no, I wasn't, like, she wasn't coming on to me. She's a prostitute. Like, that's what it was. And she was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Like, yeah, she was like,
Was she
oh,
good
all right.
looking?
did she look like a Vegas prostitute?
Oh, she's
Proper
very clearly a prostitute.
smoking, granny, fishnets, all that. Ned
It's like
Flanders.
Hunch from all the in cars.
I don't think it's in cars in Vegas because the hotel rooms are so cheap. But yeah, so I just found it quite hilarious when she thought someone was like coming on to me while she was just there. I was like, yeah. Didn't tell her for a little while. I was like, oh, can't help it, can I, love?
Let her think you've got some competition, love.
Yeah, basically, you want to sort yourself out.
Yeah.
I know.
What's your name?
I know you be slipping. I've got options. I might stay in Vegas.
Got options.
I might stay in Vegas.
One fat hooker on the Vegas Strip.
Why is she fat?
Yeah, sure.
Poor woman.
It's quite impressive for a hooker, because usually they're on like meth, aren't they? Which makes you dead sick.
I don't think, again, you're just assuming the worst. This is Vegas. This is like Sin City.
So they're like good looking.
Well, some of them are, yeah.
Was the one that approached you good looking?
No, she was on the street. She wasn't in the casino. She wasn't working the tables. She was working the fat cunts, walking outside, sweating with a stitch.
He looks like he's got a tenner.
He'd be easy to rob. He's not chasing me, is he?
Did we ask how you were?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Third time.
Why are you tired?
I got pissed last night.
Fucking pod record on a Monday. Where's the professionalism?
I know, mate, but I thought
You didn't introduce it, by the way.
That's because he got straight into it.
Yeah.
Why?
Normally you do a little introduction.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed anymore. You just fucking
what do you mean you're not allowed? You can do what you fucking want.
Do it now and then edit it in.
No, it's too late now.
We should have really intro it, shouldn't we?
I like the fact that it might throw people. And just him going, another fucking one, here we go.
Yeah, they might be thinking if I skipped ahead accidentally, like 15 minutes.
Either that, or if I skip 50 episodes, because these seem sick of each other's shit.
Yeah, but do you reckon we'll keep it going to 100?
We'll just see how we get on. He's like this. He's desperate.
I need to do some more.
He's desperate to number on it where he's like, right, we're gonna get to 100, and then we'll just see where we are, won't we?
But I need to do so. The thing is, though, I can't bring myself to log in to the email, and I need to do it to get the clips to share them, but I just can't do it. I can't bring myself. I just can't be arsed.
He just does nothing.
I'll
tell him something and I'll be like, oh, really? Oh, that's good.
He's there going like 60,000 views on this. And I haven't fucking seen it anywhere once.
I haven't shared it. I've not seen it.
I share it all the time. And then I just have to go on either the Instagram page or yours and then find the clip and then put it on my story or work that out. But I don't know where all these views are coming from. How's it got 60,000 views?
Because people are sharing it because they enjoy it.
Yeah.
Did Guz Khan share it?
Yeah.
Who's Guz Khan?
Man like Mobeen.
What?
Very funny gentleman.
Man like Mobeen. He wrote that. It's a comic.
Oh, right. What's Man Like Mobeen?
It was a sitcom.
It's a sitcom.
Oh, right. I've not heard of this. What's it on?
Well, it was mainly Asian starred, so you probably wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Was Tez Ilyas in it?
Tez Ilyas was in it. Both very good. It was really funny. You should watch it.
Cool. Was it on like BBC?
Yeah, BBC,
Asia.
You're not going to watch
Just
it.
on normal BBC.
You're not going to watch it.
No, I'm probably not.
You're going to watch Squid Game.
No, I'm not going to watch that.
No,
Because imagine if that was like if we did Squid Game in the UK.
It was just British Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Have you?
I've heard it's badly
No, but not
dubbed.
like, hey guys, I've watched this cool new Korean show, but it's available for everyone on one of the world's biggest streaming services.
No, I feel like you've watched it because everyone's watched it, so you'd never not do that.
Oh, I do have an incredible, depressing, crippling fear of missing out on stuff, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. I feel like I've not watched it because everyone's watching it, telling me how good it is. So now I won't watch it out of spite to myself and to them.
Also, kind of feel like I have watched it.
It's like I've never seen Breaking Bad. Never going to watch it now.
Never seen Game of Thrones.
Never seen Game of Thrones. Just tits and dragons.
Never
gonna watch. So like the more I hear about something, the less like I'm to watch it.
Have you ever watched The Sopranos? That was a big thing everyone went on about.
Love The Sopranos.
Never watched it.
It's best TV show ever made. But it was more your half that had gone on The Sopranos, so that was sort of it flew under my never watching that radar. So I watched it and I loved it.
I've heard it's great, but I no.
Yeah, I can't invest. It's, hey, I'm getting a pizza here.
That Gandolfini, is that his one?
Yeah, James Gandolfini.
Dead now.
When is Tony Soprano?
R.I.P. James.
R.I.P. James.
Bad year.
Shout out to your family.
2013, bad year. Mandela, Gandolfini, Seymour Hoffman, I think.
Oh, Philip.
Bad year for people.
Good in him.
He was great, wasn't he?
He was good in.
Yeah.
Loved him in Charlie Wilson's War. And probably everything else he's been in.
I loved him in Magnolia.
Good guy. So why were you pissed on Sunday?
Just got out of hand. I went out for one beer with my brother and then had another and then...
How old's your brother?
31, 32.
Oh, quite close.
Yeah, so I went out for a beer and then it just got out of hand and then... just like, yeah, with me, didn't I?
5 and drive.
Fucking 10 and drive, pal.
Hello.
10 and skid.
10 and fucking fly, pal. That's what it were. No, of course, I didn't drink
in DeLorean,
drive
that's
at
how
all.
fast I were going.
Yeah, no. But yeah, so I'm just tired. But I'm all right. I'm doing all right, haven't we? What are we on? 1 hour 4. Not that we're counting.
When you get pissed on a Sunday, I've never been pissed on Sunday.
Craig David.
You've never been pissed on a
Well,
Sunday?
I've had like a drink, but I've never been like...
You like the NFL?
Sunday is the best day
I had
to
to.
drink.
Yeah, I agree.
Friday, Saturday, all the cunts are out.
Cliche.
Oh,
Cliche
okay.
and cunty. Sunday, people are just more chilled. It's far better.
quieter.
Thursday, people are too excited for the weekend.
Yeah, people,
Tuesday, Wednesday
people
is
think,
tough.
people think they're naughty for drinking on a Thursday. Like, oh, look at us on a Thursday. You're like, oh, get over yourselves.
I think there's a little bit of a vibe of that with Sunday.
You reckon?
Not
I
a
always
naughty vibe, but just
I
like
always
this
find
is relaxing.
Sunday's more just a hardened drinkers day. It's like, I'm out here because I want to drink. I'm out here to relax and enjoy myself. I'm not here for a
Yeah.
purpose.
But people have got a better mindset on a Sunday.
Yeah, I agree.
Have you turned up to work like
Yeah,
hungover?
yeah. It's horrible. You
Right.
just have to just ride it out, don't you? It wasn't meant to happen.
Right.
It wasn't meant to happen.
Oh, okay.
It just
Makes
happened.
Makes it better.
Yeah, I know, but so I like to have a Monday off and have a good Sunday, 3 o'clock, start 3, just slowly drinking through. Oh, it's lovely.
You need to get into the NFL because that's literally why I got into the NFL. Because fucking,
I don't need the National
Love a
Football
Sunday
League to do
drink
that on a
alone.
Sunday.
No, but
Yeah,
it'll give
to
you
go
more
around
purpose.
Yeah.
to do a pub crawl of just on my own. But like, why do you want to? Well, yeah, but the NFL, the National Football League starts at like
6.
does it?
Yeah.
I thought it was 10 till 4.
So you get out about 3 or 4. Watch the last football game of the weekend on, and you just slowly slip into the NFL. Few drinks, get a little bite to eat, carry on drinking then till 1 or 2. Carry on drinking until 3, half 3, and then no one doesn't look like you're just trying to nail it because you're just enjoying the game.
So you watch? Where'd you go to watch the National Football League?
Everywhere, like most sports places do it now.
Be a Keller.
No, I don't watch it there, no, but
No.
you can go there to watch it.
But I think I just know on the Sun that seems like it'd be too boisterous. I'd want it to just be chilled Sunday.
No one who watches the NFL really that boisterous
No.
to that level.
Maybe in America they would.
Yeah, in America probably. But
With the exception of Rob, everyone I know likes NFL, like works in IT. Like it's a proper.
it's a suspicion sport. isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you watch it?
Yeah.
You're not into it, are you?
Nah, I don't watch any sports.
Doesn't do sport, does he? Look at him.
Can't be asked.
Really? Not even like darts?
None of them.
Really?
I might watch boxing because watching people just hit each other is always fun.
I don't like boxing fans. 'Cause
Why?
Oh yeah, because
They all think they could take them on.
Right.
And they all think they know. Like,
yeah.
thing is, they always like box in front of you as well. They go,
Yeah, they are cunts.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll just step out of this conversation because you're just describing me.
is that you?
Well, you know me. Like, yeah, I reckon I'd do 3 rounds with Joshua. I'd survive the first 3. And I shadow box before I go on stage sometimes.
yeah.
do you?
You know, you get that like nervous energy.
Right.
I'll just go into a corner and just be like,
I'll just have a squat. I'll just
You
squat a
actually-
bit.
Do this.
no one's around. I'll have a little go, yeah.
Oh no!
Ah, wow.
Well, how'd you get the nervous energy?
Your
out before you go on
stock's just
stage?
I don't know.
Crashed now,
I
mate.
pull up the tongues of my shoes.
Can't have the Bootle bomber
Be
going
too
on
much.
there doing fucking
The brutal,
shadow boxing.
the brutal one
boxing?
bomb.
Yeah,
Did they call
in
me
the
the
hot water green room in the full length mirror.
Not if anyone else is there.
I had a
Not-
tiger playing in
only
your
on
head.
me. No, only even on my own. Get a bit of like the nervous energy.
You'll
out.
actually throw some.
Full
Or
force.
just give it a little shoulder
Give
roll.
it a little shoulder, like little. Come on.
Just wiggle the wrist down the front.
Yeah,
Do you ever do
little
that to
flick,
yourself?
Yeah,
Flick one out. Flick
Yeah.
one out. Yeah. Head movement. Head movement.
yeah.
Duck and
I'd
weave.
love to be able to box. I'm obsessed with fighters because they're so hard.
Wasn't he dying to learn to fight, but doesn't
Yeah.
want to learn to fight?
Yes.
I'll
exactly-
break
yeah,
within half an hour of
Yeah.
fighting, but I want to know
Within
how to
half an
do it.
hour.
Well, I mean, like just in terms of going into the thing. and
Most fights last 3 minutes. Like
no,
in the
I know
street.
that, but I'm not. I'm talking about just like, let's go and roll or something.
Oh yeah.
And then some cunt will break me leg, and I know they
To
will.
prove a point.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
there's always one guy at a gym that wants to that will not like you or something, and he'll just. I would roll with somebody who's like way more skilled than me because I know that they won't. They're less likely to fuck me up.
That's what they say when you go to BJJ. They say don't really want amateurs rolling together because they just try and hurt each other.
Yeah,
Whereas like if you're a bit more experienced, you know, to like protect them a little bit more from themselves.
it's like Sunday league football. I don't understand people who play that.
Something to do.
It's a bit of competition.
But it's right.
Distraction.
Do you not
Everyone.
I love football.
Yeah,
I love playing it.
I know, but when I think about it now, it's 11 hungover, coked up fellas that likely hate themselves.
Yeah.
You're paying to play.
Yeah.
And the referees will not send anyone off under any circumstance. And some of the fucking tackles that you see going in on a Sunday league match, I'm thinking, what are you doing this for? Like, when I think about it, it's like, 14, 15, 16, play, because you might guess, if you're 28, just people are diving in at your fucking knee. The ball isn't even there. It's just they're fucking going at your knee. Thinking, this guy is hungover. He doesn't know where he fucking is. And the referees don't send anyone off.
Yeah.
They never give a yellow. To get booked in Sunday League, you have to just miss breaking someone's leg.
That's to stab someone in the fucking head.
And it's some old cunt who's 70 who can't see anyway, and they're just jumping in, and you're thinking like that is more than a book in that time, and they're like free kick.
But
Don't
that's do that.
Yeah, it's just. I just
bit ash.
I get that it's good to play, but I just think like some angry bastard will just go, I'm just gonna fucking break this guy's legs.
Yeah.
Like I am not. Like, there's no element of professionalism to it at all. Like I'm gonna just 2-foot this guy in the fucking knee, and I don't give a fuck. Like the ball can be long gone.
Yeah.
And he is just flying.
Match is over.
Like that.
I'm going to furlough someone for a while.
Yeah, and I just think like it baffles me because it's just
But that's it for them,
If you
isn't
go
it?
on YouTube and look at horror tackles in Sunday League,
Yeah.
they're horrific.
Yeah.
They are just like, good God.
Half of them have got a cigarette in their hand as well. There's just like, there's no...
The funniest one though I've seen.
When we used to play Sunday League, you used to have cans at the side of the pitch.
Exactly. People are just
Going
fucked.
going for a throw in and having a can of Karen while someone goes and gets the ball.
Yeah. Fucking hell. But like, there's the funniest. Have you seen that video, the Sunday League goal, where it's like a fucking shambles?
Yeah.
It's the funniest video. So this guy's filming
Just
it.
missing the ball. 2 yards out.
They're playing in orange, this team. And it was a corner comes in and the guy's filming it. And then it's like, and you're like, get out! And all this shit. And then everyone's just fucking missing everything. And halfway through the guy filming it goes, fuck you. And then the guy's filming it, so it's like, and it was, oh, kick it out! And then he goes, oh, for fuck's sake, like that. And then the fucking something happens and it bounces in the goal.
He goes, finally.
It's so funny. Like
Yes, it is.
That's one of the funniest videos I think I've seen.
I do love it.
That's it for them though, isn't it? That's like that's never going to get better for them than that, is it? Like,
So that's their
2 foot-
outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I think
Yeah,
that...
but at least they've got something.
True. And I think, well, maybe me and you are a bit shithouses for not like standing up to people like that, because I get the same thing. I get very angsty of like wanting to do something, but then having people just like...
Yeah, so
like,
at least they're not letting their anxiety get the better of them.
True, but they're also fucking snapping people's legs in half.
As long as they're doing it to each other, though.
Son on a Sunday, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Like, when I used
to do something.
when I used to play rugby in school, I was in a scrum and the scrum collapsed.
Yeah.
And I fell on top of someone and it looked as though I was
bumming him.
Yeah. And the guy, hey, you ref, he's bumming him. Ah! Bummer. We've got a bummer. My own teammates just going, hey, you were bumming him, weren't you? I was like, well, no, because it's the rules of the sport. Scrum collapse, you dickhead.
Yeah, rugby was...
And it ruined it for me, that.
Never played rugby again.
No, never. And I've never done a sport like that since because I'm worried.
So you got your own homophobia beat you?
No, just because...
So everyone's called me a bummer, so I'm not playing that.
Just like, well, that's obviously not what
happened. Doing that, someone might call me a bummer.
That's obviously not what happened.
My
Do you want a sham, DJ? No, someone call me a bummer.
My PE
never
teacher,
drinking ever.
My PE teacher thought I was good at rugby because I stayed on the wing. He thought I knew what I was doing. I was like, nah, mate, I'm not going anywhere. Like there's some kids that would run with knees like up to your fucking thing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them kids that are like bony but massive. They're running like...
Yeah.
Rugby is just for... I mean, everyone says, oh, there's more skill in rugby, don't they? Or they say it's an equal level of skill. I'm not having it.
Bullshit.
Because I've seen... There was a sprinter that didn't make it in America, and then he just joined the Sevens.
Yeah,
and
just
they won everything.
Yeah, because they couldn't get near him.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Because the amount of times people have asked me to play rugby just because I'm big.
Prop.
Like you just come play
front
rugby.
row.
Come play rugby. It's like no. Why would I put myself through it? Like absolutely not.
Yeah, but the theory on rugby is that it's just that posh boys that feel the need to prove themselves.
That's all it is. It's literally that. I remember when I went to Merchants.
Shout out all rugby fans, though.
Is that not all sports?
Ben Kay went to thingy
to an extent.
No, because rugby, I think my theory is that they're all like been mollycoddled and like the mums loved them and I want to play rugby.
Well, that's in England, isn't it?
Real men play rugby.
Right.
There's no pads in our sport. Like, you only pass the ball backwards as well, you bellends.
But then like Wales and New Zealand, for example, it's more of like a working class.
Yeah, but then
like
in England, rugby union is posh. Rugby
that's true.
Working class.
That's true.
Like,
what's the difference then between rugby union and rugby league?
Fuck if I know. Something about 5 possessions.
Rugby league, you get 6.
Rugby league's quicker, I think.
Yeah.
Right. So it's more fun to watch.
I don't know. I think union's better.
Yeah.
I prefer union, I think.
No, I can't watch it. I think it's shite. It's one of them
Some
things.
games are good, though, I will say. When it's a good... Some of them aren't
When
bad.
I went to Merchants, they tried to make me play it, so I went on strike and decided they hated it.
Went on strike?
Yeah.
Like...
I didn't. I didn't pick at the school.
Like unions.
Yeah, they just come into me like on my first day in Merchants and like was like, right, what sport you playing? I'm like, well, football, obviously. That's what I play. And they were like, no, we don't do football in this school.
No.
Like,
why did you ask me?
What are the options? What are the options then? And they were like, you play rugby, play hockey,
tennis.
That's about it. No tennis in the summer. It's tennis or cricket. Like, and I was like, oh right, like so is that it? And they're like, well, you could do multi-activity if you want. Like, what's multi-activity? Well, you go to the gym, you play basketball,
polo,
play football, maybe a bit of cross country. Like, sounds great. Yeah, I'll do multi-activity. He's like, you sure? He's like, I was like, yeah. And he just started tutting at me. I was like, you just told me 4 things I'd like to do. And then it turned out the only people who'd done multi-activity were the people who don't do any sport. So it was just me. It was like, at the time, and obviously it don't look like it now, but at the time I was like Sport Billy. Love just playing anything because that
all the pale kids.
Because that cunt told me I couldn't play rugby. I'm there with all the asthmatics just running rings around them, just like shooting.
Did that not feel good?
Yeah, but you just get bored. So I ended up playing for both teams.
You're playing with like kids that just stand in the corner,
like
twiddling their fingers like this.
Like,
they do not want to get involved at all.
Kids who were looking at me being competitive, thinking, "Why he's such a knobhead, isn't he? Why is he arsed?" And meanwhile, I'm sprinting up down the field, got shouting Gerrard and smashing it in from 40 yards out, and then going, "Oh, well, if no one's going to do it on the other team, I'll do it on the other team as well." And then I get the ball, go sprint down the other side and shout Gerrard and smash it in, and then and then literally, I knew from the first session I need to not do this, but I was too stubborn to go back and go, "All right, I'll just play rugby." Or I'll just play hockey. So I just stuck out with multi-activity for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
Just hating.
You must have been the bane of those other kids' lives. They must have been terrified of you.
I think they just fucking hated me, yeah.
And they used to Gerrard because he heard his name so much. Whenever you played.
Just like they make us do rowing, you know, like on the rowing machines.
Redgrave!
I'd just be smashing everyone. Just like, come on, you pussy. Just like doing weights, just fucking lifting out. They all just like, why are you here? Like, this is you could just see them all just thinking, this is our thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's not even a PE teacher here with us.
This is a sit-off lesson.
Yeah. It's like, there's not even a PE teacher here, and you're asking for homework. Like, just fucking, what are you here for? You
music and art used to be a good sit-off lesson in school.
Or RE.
No, I love music, mate.
Yeah, but you could just, it was like, arts, music, art, RE. These ones that you have once every 2 weeks or once a week, and it's just a complete fuck around.
Yeah,
general studies.
Yeah, you're just taking the piss out of the poor teacher, aren't you?
Yeah. I felt bad for them.
You defo played the demo key on the keyboard, you didn't you? Yeah. You defo turned.
I wasn't that bad, but it was just because the Friday we had was so good. It was PE in the morning. It was 4 lessons, early finish. PE, music, art, and then I can't remember what the other one was, but it was such a sit-off.
That's a good day.
Yeah. Did you
just nothingness?
Yeah.
Take any lessons as a joke?
As a joke? No, I took them all seriously. Thank you very much.
How many GCSEs did you get?
No.
Yeah, it was still a mong. Like, I enjoyed it.
Took me 3 times to pass maths.
Really?
Yeah. Pass maths on my 3rd time.
So ain't you clever?
Yeah, you seem like you'd be clever.
No, people get that assumption, but I think
You're
that's
not
just
clever.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like
She's not clever. She's a coward.
no, I am. No, I genuinely am. that's the realization I've made over maybe like the past 2 years.
Like,
Like, so
clever.
for example, I really liked American football when I was a kid,
Yeah.
but I liked having that thing over that like no one else in school knew what it was.
Yeah.
So I was like a bit of a shit. I was
You
like,
were that.
you
cunt.
don't know the Chicago Bears, are do you? And like, well, we're not asked because we're out sort of kissing girls.
You thought you discovered the Zootons.
Exactly. Yeah.
Boobs over bears. That's what they were.
Is that what they call? Oh, sorry. Oh, no, sorry. If you're going to tell me an interesting fact, then I could lord it. But three times to pass maths on the resit. I was away on holiday, and I'd not seen like relatives for years.
Probably
and
why you
years.
failed.
And
I feel like your personality is redundant if you're not clever.
well, that's why I think I don't.
Isn't it like a saving grace?
But
of
that's why I
people
think
like
I don't have one. Like, what do I offer? In all honesty, because like the sort of-
References?
but anyone can do that. Do you know what I mean? Anyone can look through something and go.
No,
Like
they can't.
anyone can memorize.
Me and
stuff.
Wozniak aren't doing that.
Doing what?
Looking through anything.
What do you mean? Looking for
Exactly. He hasn't even paid attention to you.
But-
You think he's going to get a reference? He couldn't even tell you the conversation that we're currently having.
Yeah, but
You still
You've
thinking
got-
about that porn star?
Yeah.
Half an
you're still
hour
thinking
ago.
I'm Jenna
Jenna
Hayes.
Hayes.
Jenna Page.
No,
But you three have all got like, oh, we're all doomed, but let's get on board anyway vibe. I'm like just, hey guys, he's here.
you don't think you've got anything?
I had not to offer, no, not really.
To offer who, though?
What do you mean? Yeah, this has gone.
Well, no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not
I
trying
think you
to.
got plenty to offer me.
Right, okay. fine.
No, well, hang on. No, don't just say that for the sake of it. Let's find out what he has got to offer. I think you're funny.
But like a
Funny.
niche, but like a niche. I mean, like a
Right.
sort of. It's like,
None of us
You
have
don't
got
need a
that.
niche.
oh, sound. He just memorizes World Cup teams. Whereas, but like that's not going to get me like a job.
Well, Paul Sinner got on the chase doing shit like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you like quizzes?
I do like a good quiz actually. To be fair, yeah.
That's where your references would come in handy.
Oh, there we go. Oh, sound. I'm all right. Then maybe I wasn't a shit house.
I
But
think
just-
you.
Oh no, you're still a shit house.
Oh, sound. Okay.
Do
But I
some
just-
pub quizzes, get really good at them, make some money, smash
But
some
I just kind of
fucking
think
gash.
there was there was maybe a
Mate,
middle.
there's loads of quiz gash to be had.
There was-
I reckon there is. I reckon they've got their own like harem. You know what I mean?
There's
There's always women who are impressed by guys who are intelligent
Yeah.
and win stuff.
Yeah, but
I
there's
just still don't know what you mean. I
There's
mean,
intelligent, and then there's like me who was like, "Oh, aren't the Smiths like they're good? You probably don't know who they are." There's that type of guy who I was in school.
Yeah, but you're not now.
No,
but none of
Oh,
us
no,
have got that.
yeah, but that's a good thing though, because you don't want to be.
No, but
like-
none of us have got
No,
anything to what
Right,
you're talking
okay.
about. I
Makes
don't
us
think.
stand out.
Yeah.
But there was always like
You just get on with it.
I wasn't
Get on
intelligent.
with being absolutely not special in any way.
Yeah, get on with being
Yeah, but I wasn't like
incredibly mundane.
I wasn't
Yeah.
like intelligent enough to be like,
You
boom,
fucking making that? What was that for?
Just got depressive.
or like
Not depressing. This
Or
isn't depressing.
dumb enough to be
To
like
find
bottom
out that
set.
none of us have got anything to offer.
I was just like
Got loads to offer. Thank you very much.
middle ground.
Like to look at positively.
And,
All right, Rob, top 5 things you've got to offer the world. Go.
The world.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
That's the thing. Who are we talking about when we say what we've got to offer? Who are we
Yeah,
offering
yeah,
this to?
yeah,
Do you know what I mean? We need to
the
nail
great
that
British
first.
public.
Okay, what's your
What?
top 5 things you offer to the great British?
Another one.
I'm very
Podcast.
Yeah, another one
Yeah,
podcast.
there you
Far
go.
from Lombardy.
2.
My comedy.
Is stand-up
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, there we go. I'm
Is
ve-
dancing.
Do you dance?
Um,
very
does he
good
dance?
Oh, nice.
Very good dancer.
Does he dance? Is the
Um,
moon bright?
um,
I'm very good at organising people
yeah.
because I'm willing to have conflict, and most people aren't. So like
Mm.
they'll just do what I say. So I'm very good at getting people into do things.
You seem like a natural leader.
Yeah, it's because
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I think he is.
yeah, I am, but he hates anything like that. He hates the idea that I'm the alpha out of the two of us.
Does that have to be an alpha?
Well, I'm leading, aren't I? Number one.
He's
Hey.
one-
You didn't do the intro.
You do want me fucking admin.
No, I can't stand incompetence, so I normally just take over and get stuff
Yeah,
done.
you're very good at like you're someone who I need, and like I need someone like who just to be like, no, you don't, no, just no, like someone who's not going to tell you what you want to hear. Someone who's just like, look,
Yeah, but the problem is, you do that, and then people want it for a bit,
right,
and then it
okay.
becomes like, oh, you're just a knobhead now.
You get sick of it.
Yeah,
For example, when
What,
I
a life coach.
Yeah.
You want to be a life
not,
coach?
Maybe not.
I think
Yeah.
I'd be a good life coach, but I'm only a good life coach for a short period of time because I come in.
What, to not see the devastation that you've caused?
You're like the Harry Redknapp of life coaches,
yeah.
just sort of
I
like.
come in, I keep you to stop you from killing yourself, and then
No,
I have to get off before I tank you.
No, what you do is you go, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that. They do it, come back, everything would be shit, and you'd go, get on with it.
No, the things I do have a positive impact, but after a while, people always want to revert to type. And then it becomes a bigger fight, and I can't do the bigger fight because that's when you start needing the arm around the shoulder and that. And bam, 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 get that done, dun, dun, dun. Isn't your life better now? See you later.
Like communism, you're good for a bit,
Yeah.
but the longer it goes on for, the more holes you start
the
to
more-
see.
Bit too
the more-
political, that
the more human
podcast.
nature-
Like communism, what's
the more
that?
human nature
Something
takes
on
out.
Monopoly.
For example, when I
How much do you pay for that?
Community.
Next to
That's
Fleet
something I
Street.
get- Yeah.
when I played comedians,
Oh, community chest. Go on.
You finished.
You have introduced communism, collect £200.
Well, actually, everyone will collect £200.
Hey!
Hey.
Can
That was
James,
great.
Can James tell his little story?
no,
now?
it's fine. It's not mine. It's not mine.
No, go on, tell it.
Also, that was
Tell it,
great.
mate.
Thank you, Staunton.
I really enjoyed that. That was my favourite bit of the podcast. So
I mean, I could have done it, but I don't know what communism is.
I don't know what
Communum.
communism.
Commune.
I don't know. I
know what cum is, pal.
Communism. Cum is in me.
I've done plenty of that. I've done plenty of that in my time, pal.
Everyone gets some.
Cum is in me. I got cum is in me, Belting. I might just start doing
Belting
podcasts
cum.
like this now. What was your story?
Yeah, sorry.
For example, I know that when I played comedians football with you,
Yeah.
you were very good at pointing out
You crap, aren't you?
repeatedly your shit. No, but like your
The way
shit.
you looked round then because you thought you were talking to him.
But,
I am not fucking
but-
crap and funny.
There was going to be a fight.
but
I'll have you to keep you up now.
but upon arrival, I thought, comedians football. That's no one's going to take that seriously.
You're mad.
It'll be a bit of a laugh, and it wasn't a laugh for me. It was horrible.
It was an ordeal.
To quote someone that said, "I've never seen you high five a ball into a net," is what someone told me. But I knew then. I was like, right, I am shit, but I know that now. I'm still going to carry on playing, but I just had to accept that there are certain
You're
limitations.
not being
Yeah,
invited
shouted
back.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't continue if they won't let you, mate.
Yeah.
I think I told him off because he asked could he play. So I thought that assumed some level of skill.
I know you
Like,
said, yeah.
you wouldn't ask to play if you were
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's more some level of loneliness when he just wants to be around people.
Yeah, but mate, you can't have passengers in five-a-side.
No, I can
No, you
imagine.
can't.
That's why I didn't do it.
cannot. You
I
can't.
don't want to get fucking shouted at by everyone
Yeah.
just because I'm not fucking Pele.
Everyone just say Rob. That's the
Well,
only one.
Were you the only one shouting at people?
No, I don't shout at people.
Okay.
I encourage them.
My dad used to
Did you?
shout at me when I played with him, even when the goal fell on me, and I was like pinned underneath.
Did he badly
The goal.
shout at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's horrible, isn't it?
My dad was
Yeah.
horrible.
They stay with you forever, don't they?
Yeah, you'd never get over it.
Yeah.
I was the
But I
opposite.
don't talk about that on here because I don't want to talk myself out with the will. So I just keep still.
Why does his dad watch us, does he?
What I'm saying, if it ever comes back on me, and then they go, hang on, he ain't getting that now. For
been
this
waiting for-
fucking thing,
I've been waiting for an excuse to write him out of this.
I
Here
lost
it
all
is.
that money for this. Shite.
Another fucking one.
That's another $5,000 fucked off.
Give it to his brother.
My dad fucked off once because I told him to stop shouting at me.
What do you mean he fucked off once?
He went in the car.
I was playing and he was there doing his usual aggressive, I do this, do that,
yeah.
like fucking self. And the manager said to me, what's going on with you? I said, he's doing my fucking head in. So the manager went over and said to him, like, oh, just leave him alone for a bit and calm down. And because someone said that to him, he saw his arse and got off. You fucking cheeky cunt, fuck off.
Did he? Yeah.
He fucked a little rat then. He can walk home.
It's his fault for not going wide when he should have gone wide.
Run the channels, you lazy cunt.
How'd you expect to get the ball there, you soft twat? Go wide!
Call that a touch.
Get stuck in!
The flashbacks that we're witnessing right now from these two.
Yeah, but no, we had it as well.
Shithouse.
I still, to this day, I still think it's because they desperately wanted you to make it as a footballer to
Yeah.
pay off all the debts that they'd run up.
With their terrible choices.
Yeah. They were like, he's got to make it. This
My
is the
dad-
only
My
shot.
dad said to me last year, I just wanted you to be really good.
Yeah.
Well, I fucking was.
He stands by it going like, you could have made it if you'd have done this. You're like, nah, mate, I was shite. I didn't have the mentality and I wasn't that good. You just needed the money.
The worst thing is, though,
I'll pay for me therapy.
I took my little brother's 10 years younger than me. I went to watch him when I was 18 and realised I'm just me dad. Because he was fucking shite.
Yeah.
And I was standing there going, this is doing my fucking head in. Stop being so... Run properly! Why are you running? Why you running like your feet are too... Like your shoes are too small? Run properly!
The idea of you being so angry you can't even get the words out is so funny.
You don't even nail
You don't
your
even know what the
insults.
end of the sentence is going to be.
Yeah,
You just start shouting and hope that by the end of it he's fucking
I've
scored.
figured it out, yeah.
So, James, what did your dad shout? You've not shouted.
Get rid!
It. Oh, was you a centre half, was you?
Well,
But he said to your ma when she found out he was pregnant.
Once he found out he was shite at footy, I took him saying, get rid. Get another one.
It's an abortion, not clearing the 6-yard box.
fuck's sake, Jim.
Get rid, was
Fucking
it? Yeah.
hell.
What position were you?
I'd sort of like, target man, really, just sticking me up top.
Target,
Dimitar.
like Peter Crouch.
Yeah, genuinely,
just,
like,
just fucking gangly. Just get in the way, Jim.
Yeah.
Get up there and get in the way.
fucking way.
That's funny, that.
It was bad, though. It was really bad. And then loads of people, I'd be like,
How long did this go on for? Was this a sustained attack over many years?
well, I insisted on playing, and I should point out to you, because I
You haven't learnt your lesson then, have you?
no, I thought it would be a good like father-son thing, like, oh yeah, we'll just play. And I was like,
Nah, mate.
Just
he was proper.
Were you shit?
Oh, mate, undeniably shit. But I was always in bottom set, like I was in bottom set PE, but because
You had sets in PE.
yeah,
He
Free
made one
sex.
especially for James because he was so bad.
No, it just tended to be the good ones would play and then the other ones would have another game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the other
ones
yeah,
get bullied.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
yeah. You go over there and you play what we're playing. But
Yeah, and
you're
then the
like
PE
different.
teacher watches the good ones and the ones who
Yeah.
play for the school.
Yeah,
And then the other
use
shit
crowd,
ones
yeah.
are just kicking a ball around the cone.
yeah, that's what.
Talking about fucking Warhammer.
Swapping fucking
Oh.
Pokemon cards.
I had a
This
Warhammer thing.
gang of virgins.
I had a proper Warhammer. That's
Was you any good at Warhammer?
no, it was shocking. I went for like a month. I went for a month, and my mates at the time, not friends of anymore, so like dragged me in, and he was like, "This will change your life." I was
Right.
like,
For the better
yeah.
or worse.
And there was a guy with like,
This will make you much more lonely and isolated.
there's a
Get on
guy.
it.
But there's a few of us doing it, so you'll feel. part
Yeah,
of
you'll
it.
feel like you're in a group.
You're in something.
You go and paint the things of a weekend.
Oh, it's
Did you
bad.
do that?
No, because you have
Go
to
to a game shop.
you have to fucking glue them first. And
Ah,
it's
you
like, it's
fucking
convoluted
nerd.
rubbish.
All fingers and thumbs couldn't
Exactly.
glue them properly.
Terrible. Yeah, just like they were just covered in glue, like stuck in this bubble of fucking like you with Jenna Hayes, just stuck in a
Yeah.
bubble of fucking Bukaki, all my
Jenna
Games
Hayes.
Workshop figures.
MILF Hunter. Aries.
But
Was your dad just always angry, or just when
I think
at your feelings?
well, I think he'd never parented a child before, so I think
it tends to be out work.
no. So he's my stepdad.
Was your stepdad the angry one?
Yeah.
That makes it worse.
Oh, that's way worse.
No,
Jesus.
but he's a lovely guy. I can't say like he is really nice.
Oh,
but
you sound like a battered wife.
Unless you're playing, unless you're playing
A battered
something.
child, mate. That's what he
Battered
sounds
child,
like, yeah.
I think he didn't know the mechanics of.
Ah.
So he was
right.
like, "Oh, I'm just gonna try and see what."
That's brutal. Though. What's yeah.
So
But
he's
there
trying
were
to
ones
learn.
where he's like, "Fuck." He's like,
So old steptoe and son used to give you shit.
I remember. I remember missing like open goals and stuff galore.
He's not called Tony, is he? Is he called Tony?
No, he's not called. No. And I'd miss like an open goal or hit the crossbar.
Steptoe.
And he'd be like, "Fucking shit, that Jim," and I'd be like, I'd like go.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Shit,
I
I just missed an open goal from a yard.
Really? I thought that was good.
I'm fully fucking aware
Yeah.
that was shit.
I remember when I missed an open goal. And I played for the Cat and Fiddle pub.
Yeah.
I played for them, and it was a local derby against Bootle. And I missed a fucking open goal from 2 yards. Oh my god, that was embarrassing.
Nothing
Fucking
worse,
Wool
is it?
playing in the Bootle local derby.
Fucking mayhem. Missing open goals.
I think we lost that
Missing
game
sitters.
3-2 or something as well.
It's bad because like my high points of football is probably scoring a free kick in Brogues, but like the low point
In
is
Brogues.
he's getting shouted at like,
Sounds like a
by,
place.
by,
So did-
by my dad.
Did he ever help you get better though?
Well, this is the thing is because I was in bottom set PE, like because I just like ran at the wall so many times, like I had no skill, but I knew all like the basic fundamentals.
Like that blind guy at your gig.
Yeah, because it's just sorry, call back. Because I knew like how to
1471.
I could run around and like hold
Cheers.
the ball.
Thanks for that one.
But the worst ones were just when he'd be like, so he'd like shout at me and I'd like, because I was like a moody teenager.
Say it again.
Let's go.
Shut up.
Let him tell his story.
Tell his fucking story. You're not a
Fucking hell,
stepdad.
You sound like your fucking dad. Shite.
Because I'd like be a moody teenager, I'd like laugh it off and go like, yeah, whatever. And under my breath I go, fucking dickhead. And he'd go, don't fucking laugh at me. And this guy like who has Mark, he goes, fucking hell, like, I'd hate him to be my dad. And I turned around and went, he is my dad. And he went,
Right, yeah.
Not by blood though.
but he did by
Top bloke though, top bloke.
Yeah,
Lovely,
nice
lovely
guy,
fella,
though.
lovely
he'd scare
fella.
people off to the point where they wouldn't play though. Like
Oh.
he just wouldn't turn up.
Was he that loud on the
Yeah.
sideline? Yeah.
My dad was never that bad.
It was my dad, and there was another guy's dad that used to be bad for it. Like,
My dad was bad when he was like, yeah.
When he was bladdered.
when he was there, but he wasn't always there that much. It was all right. Like he worked weekends a lot and stuff. So it was,
right.
Was he
yeah.
not? Oh, so he wasn't like abusing refs and like getting into it with other parents and stuff. Because that's when I think
But
it's a
looking
bit.
back on it now, I think the other parents must have been like fucking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
arrest.
I think my dad my dad's bigger than me, so he made other parents shit themselves.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is. I think if I was to go and watch like that level, like under 10s, and some dad was, I'd be like, this is like, it's like funny, but then you'd be like, whoa, this is what is
Yeah.
wrong with that man?
This is what's wrong with society.
But then again, like the Sunday League thing, that's their vice. Is like some people drink. I know it. Mine is shouting at children.
my stepson.
Gotta do something on a Sunday, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
At the end of the game, gotta do something on a Sunday, haven't you? Come on, you little shit.
You know what I'd like to do?
Shite again.
I'd like to go to it. I'd like to go to one of these kids' games and start pick a random kid and just pretend they're mine and just start shouting
Just
at
see how
them.
long you get away for
And
it.
just see how long it takes for the other parents to clock on that I'm not actually related to. Just pick
Your
some,
uncle.
yeah, just pick some random kid and go,
You fucking shite.
talk shite.
That
Sick of this.
does stay with.
Sick of this, Kyle.
Does stay with you though, doesn't it? Clearly, it's
Yeah.
affected us too.
I mean, yeah. I'll joke about it with him now, but it has prevented me from maybe sort of.
Having any sort of relationship with him.
No, I meant from doing a relationship with sports. My relationship with him is like, all right now, but I mean just in
Is it
terms
good
of
now?
like,
Yeah, that's nice.
That's good that it's good now.
yeah. Thanks, guys.
I always all my peaks in sport, he just happened not to be there.
Oh,
So I used to
right.
I remind him of that all the time. Like, all the times you call me shit, but every time I was brilliant, you were never there. Where you fucking maybe you're the problem.
Maybe he's a jinx. Yeah.
like fucking played at Anfield. Where were you, cunt?
Do you know why? Maybe the pressure
Played-
wasn't on you then
played-
because he
Yeah,
wasn't
and
there.
you
Oh, no,
enjoyed yourself.
You enjoyed
He
it?
was there once. He brought all his mates in my first cup final.
So we'll give you shit. Hey, our boys, come down. We can
Can't take over and go for a piss.
We can give our Rob a load of shit.
To be fair, I've had one of the best games of my life. At the bar, I should have scored a hat-trick at the bar at the post and scored. And I was like, fucking. I'm sure that's probably what he said to me to come off.
I remember.
Should have had a hat-trick though. Should have, like one of them. Just won a fucking cup. And I walk go, do you see that? And he's like, yeah, you should have had a hat-trick. All right, fucking.
I'd always
dickhead.
get injured, but then have to play on because my dad would fume if I didn't play on because he'd think I was a little pussy. And I remember playing in a tournament in Holland, and I scored
I
like
played
a
tournament in
winner.
Holland as well.
And I just ran over to him and just told him to
megged him.
just went mental at him, and then he just walked back to car.
I've done it, you fucking cunt.
I loved the keeper, and then everyone was celebrating. I was just going mental at him for about 5 minutes
Was the
because I was in agony,
Give it the hand in my horse.
covered in
Slide on the
DP.
knees, you fucking.
Drinking Lucasade.
Mine just transfers it over to gigs now instead.
Fucking shit! I've never been so grateful for my dad not to have given a shit about anything that I did when I was growing up. I've not had any of this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'd love though? If your dad watched this and thought, I've never shared them moments with my son, just starts turning up to your gigs. Shite, Adam!
Excellent.
Shite!
Oh.
Mine did. They're barred now because they always go bad because like you've got them in. You're like,
I
oh,
don't like performing in front of anyone.
Yeah, same. I hate it.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
For
Oh,
me,
no,
stand up
I
is
like
performing to strangers.
Yeah.
and we have that relationship for a bit, and then we're off. We don't know each other. I share it, and then we go.
I don't want my sisters looking at me with that look. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, look at you trying to be funny. Yeah. You know what I mean? That can't be.
Oh no, but you do a gig in hot water now. You're gonna smash it. You don't like you're fucking lording it over on them, like.
Nah, because you just think that'll be the one gig that's not great.
And then they'll be like, oh, is it like that all the time?
But I'm not actually that. I'm not bothered so much about seeing a face. But like, first 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
I'd fume if I saw somebody that I knew.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it?
I would be really mad. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
It doesn't bother me now. I love it now.
Now I'm like, oh.
The only time people I know are probably going to see me in hot water and I'm always going to smash it, aren't I? So, just like, I like it now because I just fucking tell a joke, just like look at them.
Yeah, but
like you and your dad after you scored a lob, I'd just like tell a joke, get a big laugh, and be like,
yeah, but I still think that most people in your life that will come and watch it because they think you might be shit and they want you to die.
Yeah,
and then when they see you going well, they're kind of bored.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest.
They're bored after 5 minutes. They go
100%. My half fella see me once. My half fella see me once, done 20 minutes. My half fella see me once, done 20 minutes, smashed it. There was 2 minutes of me set that I mentioned him. All he says now is, fucking all your material's about me. All your fucking jokes are about me. You be shite without me.
Yeah.
It's like fucking 2 minutes in 20.
That sounds like he's trying
fucking all about me, innit?
It sounds like he's trying to wind you up though, isn't he?
I don't know, I'll have a connection with you.
It fucking works, yeah.
My maths teacher came and saw me and sat on the front row.
Said no wonder it took you 3 times. Yeah, I haven't done 2 goes, James.
And we just sat there stone faced and just didn't do anything. And like everyone else was like,
you'll get him at your 3rd gig.
Resit the gig.
Yeah.
Come back in a month with a pencil case. That's right.
I'd hate me teachers.
Didn't your teacher do stand up?
Oh no. Yeah.
He got stood up.
There's someone.
Tony and Jeff.
I don't know if
Remember them?
Yeah.
Let's get ready to stumble. That was funny. That was funny.
They were funny.
What?
No one knows what you're on about here.
Tony and Jeff.
Special needs.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought one of them was your
that's
teacher.
What they were called.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's not my teacher name.
Who's your teacher?
Oh, it's Kevin Berry. His name was.
He stopped now, hasn't he?
I think so. But
black shirt, white tie.
But
waistcoat.
He was always lovely, but like I remember meeting him and I was like, fuck, you taught me art.
That's weird.
And also won Guitar Hero Championship.
That would fuck me. I'd be like, whoa.
And I went up to him and went like,
says he?
Oh, no, don't mean to, yeah. Well, I nearly went, Sir Kev. Oh,
Sir Kevin.
Sir Kevin. And I went,
Sir Kevin.
I was like, this is going to sound really weird, but like, did you teach at Salvador High School? I was like, yeah. I was like, I think you taught me art in like 2010. And he proper went, oh, like he proper riddled him.
Oh,
right.
So it should though. You're a teacher, you shouldn't be doing stand-up, you're a rat.
Got sacked for doing dodgy shit. Yeah. That's why he was rattled.
Can't be telling
that.
So
shit, a witness.
I was like, oh, it's mad that.
It's a witness.
What's Michaela told you?
Yeah,
I mean, how are you?
I done it. You know, obviously I was a loser in school.
Surely not.
Were you?
Bad loser.
Oh, mate, have you heard the story about his private school thing?
Oh, bad loser.
You said it loads on the podcast, didn't you?
No, I'll watch one of the past episodes. Go on.
Oh, no, just tell him. No, go on. Just fucking do it again.
Jesus
It's 90
Christ.
minutes in. If anyone's got this far, they won't mind doing it again.
No, so anyway, obviously I was a loser in school.
Your worst nightmare. You fucking prick. How you could ever think you could be an alpha after that, mate? You were dead and done in year 9, you lad.
These two were sitting here, I haven't got a fucking clue. Anyway, so yeah, so I was teaching a comedy,
a
comedy course for the Comedy Trust the other week, and one of the people.
Shouts out depressed dads.
Shouts out depressed dads. Yeah.
Depressed angry dads.
And one of the people.
There's more than one solution.
Yeah. One of the people in it now teaches at Merchants. And was telling me all, and was like, "Oh yeah, so and so still works there. He used to teach you and all that." I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm trying to maintain some level of authority in this group, and he only takes one teacher for to tell him how much of a fucking loser I was, and all the respect is gone.
Yeah.
Like, how can you tell me to be funny, you fucking dickhead?
Right,
This is the shit you got up to in school.
How were you a loser in school though?
I was trying too hard.
It's so funny though.
What, the image?
It just what he did was just so
Big
horrible.
Bobby. Crashing and burning.
He gives me shit for being a Tory wool with white socks, and then just listens. What?
We will release the whole story when we
Just say it.
When we
Tell him it now.
When we start our Patreon, we'll release the whole story. Got to keep
People have heard it, haven't they? We've released one.
Not the proper one, not the full version that I told you.
The unabridged.
The unabridged full 90-minute.
Yeah.
Save the last dance. Oh,
it was funny.
Right, on that note, we call it.
Should we leave it? What are we doing? 1 hour fucking hell, that's
44.
flown by. Absolutely magic
good.
chat. You've done a lot more. You've done a fair bit of heavy lifting, you.
Yeah, I picked up a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to give him a lift home the other day. All he did on the way back, slagged the fucking thing off. I think it's shit, and I don't know why anyone would listen. Can you just that one on the left?
Right, Staunton, tell him again, even though it's the third time.
Your boy Staunty on Instagram. This podcast
Staunty.
every so often. Your boy Staunty on TikTok. Adam Staunton on
Are you on
Facebook.
TikTok, yeah?
Yeah, someone shared a video of mine and it got loads of views, so I thought I'll go back on it. High Gold Comedy, it's called.
You're the wrong person to be on TikTok. You look too much like a child.
I know, but like a child that also looks old.
It's like trying to sell it. You know.
Yeah.
What about you, James?
At James Allen 27 on Twitter. At James Allen 27 on Instagram. At James Allen 27 on Snapchat.
Just say at James Allen.
At James Allen.
At James Allen 27.
Are
for
you
all your
27?
socials.
No.
Okay.
20.
What's the significance of 27?
There was 26 other James Allens before him.
Date of birth?
27th of April.
No, July. So it's significant. But yeah, follow me. I mean, I'm been a bit rubbish on the socials.
Anything else you want to promote?
My life. If you want to get involved in that, meet up, have a beer.
He's looking for a new team to play five-a-side with because he's been fucked up for the last.
I'm game. Catch
you
me.
got a podcast?
No,
Yeah.
no. Probably, I'll spawn one later.
You should come on this one every time you want to do it. I was saying this about the art podcast. It's more for the guests.
Yeah.
We want the guests to flourish.
We're just here to facilitate.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Selfless, isn't it?
Yeah. If anything, we're doing.
We
this
are.
for
We are.
everyone else.
Yeah, it's true altruism. This podcast.
It's just Staunton's been on it 3 times. So come on whenever you want.
Oh yeah.
It's easy. We just want to build Jews up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. High tide and all that.
Because I mean, there's no point me and you talk because we talk every time, so it's pointless, isn't it? We can just get our stuff out every 5 minutes.
Are you not worried that in the same way that when you compare the gig regularly, you're going to run out of your own stories?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
This bank of
I've forgotten about it. It must be 10 hours that we've done now. I don't care now.
You just tell the same story again. He was
you stayed him. Go on, tell it again for the 4th time.
Well, think about the new listeners.
Funny, yeah. Right, ta-da.